Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archive. Today, we are continuing with Wings of the Wild, and we have a new player joining up with us this week. So, everybody say hello to Ember. They will be continuing on with us and getting into massive amounts of trouble with this group of knuckleheads. So, we rejoin our party in the middle of a combat as they do their best to save Halwyn, the Gerbine that works at the honey place. Honey meadery? Honey.
Apiary?
He gathers honey. Yeah, I think apiary is the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
Apiary, yeah.
And Daisy has just split off and found trouble. So, but for exactly what happened, how they got here, how a child got abandoned, and how the chicken guard is involved, we're going to let our local hedge catch us up on what's going on.
Last time on Echo and Friends, we first of all we were in the bar and a Gerbine got attacked, and a small kid Gerbine got attacked, and he was bleeding profusely. So we investigated, and it turns out him and his brother, her and her brother, got attacked by bandits. She got away, a little bit roughed up, and her brother got kidnapped. So we kind of did a save the princess move, and we headed out. We happened upon the camp after what seemed like hours of trying to find it. It was absolutely destroyed by a monster. Most of the bandits were just dead there. The Gerbine was again kidnapped from a kidnapping by a giant fire cat, and we, after talking about it and burying the bandits, we follow the giant fire cat to this druid circle, and we are attempting to extract the small Gerbine from a crystal and not have it die to the giant fire cat. And that's where we are.
There's been a lot of mistrust thrown at Hallow Flame, the one of the individuals that helped lead you here. But other than that, you got it pretty stat on. So, we are going to rejoin the combat just as Siggs, you and Echo hear the sound of padded footsteps running into the clearing with you. As you look over, not you, stop it. Echo, stop.
Every time.
Every.
You just have to unplug it at this point.
Then I'll forget to replug it in. I'm changing this.
I'm glad my character name has an effect on you in real life.
But yeah, you hear the sound of somebody rushing into the clearing. Can I get a description of Ember?
So Ember is a desert hare, so lankier, scrappier looking than your normal backyard bunny. Longer legs, black tipped ears, simple monk robes, very cryptic coloring in both fur and in robe, and carrying a quarterstaff and a little backpack with all the explorer supplies. So pretty lightly, has a light amount of stuff with them as well, and they use they them pronouns if that matters in this.
It's always
if
important.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have their ages. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that later. Alrighty. As Ember comes rushing in, you see a group of misfits, probably adventurers of some degree, taking on what looks to be fiery motes of fire. I wish I had a better description of that, but motes of fire is what's trying to murder the party. There is a hedge and a strig off to the left, trying to beat a mote of fire to death, along with several others pushing on. The biggest issue, however, is a large cat that seems to be made of obsidian and is on fire, about to eat what looks to be a vulpine. The vulpine is very out of position with the rest of the group, as they seem to have been up to something but got cut off. There, behind them, there's also a massive stone henge in the back that surrounds a floating orb of water that is pulsing red, inside of which is a tiny gerbean.
The bean.
The bean.
And we are going to rejoin the combat just as one of the Ember Motes attempts to murder Twilight, as they start to surge with fiery energy and then shoots out a little spark at the deer.
Pew.
That is going to be a 15 to hit, which is
Nope.
going to miss Twilight as it streaks over its companion. But that is all it's up to. Which brings us to Twilight themselves. Twilight.
Okay, hi. I'm going to smash the one in front of me with my mace.
Get it.
Get it.
As
I
you
did not-
go to swing it, you're just like, I got this. And you swing it, you're swinging it dead on until, like several of the others, it flickers out of existence just as the mace passes through, leaving it unharmed and ready to burn you.
That's cheating. I say. No fair.
It aggressively flashes its light at you. Just like somebody really angry in another building with a flashlight going.
Oh man, I hate that.
So you're getting strobed light by a mote of fire.
Oh, cool. I can start a dance party now. Oops,
Yeah.
oops.
Anything else from Twilight?
I'm just going to move here and here, so I'm still in its range, so it can't, murder me. And that
Mhm.
will end my turn.
And you went around the right side, correct? You didn't go
Yes.
through the sentinel? Okay.
No.
Alrighty. That brings us to the other Ember Mote, who's going to turn around and try to blow up the deer, who gets a 23 and manages to blow up the deer, as they just spit out a little spoof of fire, attempting
like you right
to light the deer on fire. That is going to be 6 damage. However, the sentinel is standing next to you and uses its reaction to half the damage with its shield, meaning you only take 3.
Okay.
Now, for our new player, for a case when you use your reaction, you will click on your token, and you will see a couple of bubbles pop out of your token. Top 3 are for health, usually spell slots. Yours are going to turn into key eventually when we get a level up. And then your AC. So red is HP, green is other resources, and blue is your AC. If you click in the red bubble, you can add or minus health if you take damage or get healing. So it'll be just click in minus 10 for damage. The ones under it are going to be for your settings, which you don't need to worry about as much. And the bubble on the middle bottom pulls up, I forgot to reorganize these. All right. We'll pull up a little thing of tokens, which are going to put effects onto your token. So the Sentinel has just used his reaction. So I will have to scroll through and find the circle with a slash through it to show he has used its reaction. Somewhere near the bottom right now. Should be near the top. I'm actually going to go switch that right now. So people will need to refresh here in a moment. But once you put that on your token, it will show you have used your reaction from this turn, and you will get it back next turn.
Okay.
Next time you have a turn.
I make con save now.
Yes, you will need to see if you keep
Veil of Dark.
Yeah, Veil of Dark. I was thinking Shield of
Veil
Faith, but that's not.
Oh no, Veil of Dusk. Veil of Dusk.
Mhm.
Sorry. Just see if I keep that up.
Let me switch those up.
I have more casters.
That is a 9, so you fail as you needed to beat a 10. So Veil of Darkness is going to fall. And if y'all
Bye-bye.
would refresh y'all's roll 20, it will fix the order in which the tokens are in.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Okay, so Echo, you don't have that AC bonus anymore.
Yep, so please
Oh.
remove your blue shield from your token. Point.
Yeah.
I will in a second.
Alrighty. That is going to end that little Ember Mote's turn, bringing us to the big cat, who is towering over Daisy. Now, because Sanctuary is still up, it needs a wisdom save to be able to attack.
Yep, I was gonna say.
What's the spell DC for Twilight? I think you have a 12 or a 13?
12.
Already a 12.
Oof.
That is going to be a crit, so it takes away the crit that it would have attacked you with. But it does manage to get through. As it is going to lash out with its massive claws. Shunk.
I know.
That is
Shunk.
going to be
Take a
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It will tear through the front of your garb. The skin immediately starting to sizzle. As you can see, the claws are molten hot like magma. As you are going to take 8 slashing damage and 2 fire.
10 total. Bird.
Yep. Oh, you're a fighter, not a rogue. That's why. Yeah, because you've got shield. What kind of armor are you in? Medium studded leather. So that's
Nope,
2,
like the
4,
highest quality light armor.
7. How's
So
your
some leather.
AC so high?
Armor, dex,
12,
shield, and
14,
fighting style.
17. That's the one I'm missing. Defense fighting style. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what I wasn't accounting for. I knew it was something. So yeah, that is going to tear through, doing some pretty serious damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you still have that, so you might still be okay. Anything else I need to do? Nope, that's it. Okay, cool. As it is blocking your way, Daisy. That'll bring
Yeah,
us to...
don't think I'm going that way, so...
So that will bring us to Callie, as Callie is going to reach out with their staff. And let's see if I need a recharge button. Where's my recharge button? Have I not made one yet? I have not. I'll make a better one later. There we go. Charge, or you do succeed, but you don't need it right now. So you're just going to shoot. Whoop-ha! They're going to nail that moat in between Sigs and Point, blasting it for... Damn. Hang on. That's a lot of extra damage, Callie. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't have a 22 intelligence. That's going to be 22. Because it should be a 4, not a 6. So that is going to be 12 plus 10 for 22 damage, which is still going to blast that little moat into oblivion.
Pew pew.
As now the back line has been secured, they are going to start scampering up this way, trying to get a better line of sight as to what's going on in front. That will bring us to the scout, who's got their bow. They're going to take aim, taking a hit at the closest moat and doing 10 damage of their own. That is going to leave this moat injured, but still standing. He is going to take a few steps. He's going to take a step back, giving him a little bit of space in between him and the moats, bringing us to another moat who's going to try to hit the sentinel. I'm going to send a flaming moat. That is a 16. which is going to miss the Sentinel as it splashes over the shield. That will then bring us to Poindexter.
Great.
I
I
refuse to
love
use that
that
name
name.
because I don't want to get yelled at. I am sorry.
I'm gonna first move here. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna book it towards the person that is currently and actively dying.
So you've moved 30, so you're using a dash to take another action
Yes,
movement?
yes,
Okay.
yes, I am. And that would put me right here, right next to the fire moat, and
Okay, so you don't trigger a tax opportunity. You didn't quite get out of range.
yes. I'm not gonna use that yet. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Sigs, you have been left behind by the fleeing hedgehog. Or the charging hedgehog. It's one of the two of them.
One of the two.
You also see there is a rabbit come charging in.
Yay, rabbit. I think I'm gonna go here. I think I'm gonna go right here.
Alrighty, I think that was all 30 of your movement.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and attack the flame right in front of me between Twilight and Sigs.
You get flanking, so a +2 to your attack.
Duel.
Your whip is going to be a 15 up to a... that's up to a 17, so it's definitely going to hit due to flanking. The rapier is going to get 9 up to an 11. That 11 is unfortunately going to miss, though. But you are going to hit with that whip. So, for our new person, since I just remember this, you see on the bottom how it has a purple word in the chat that identifies what weapon they attacked with?
Like the little title.
Yeah, it says whip. If you click, if it's your attack and you click on the word whip, it will auto roll your damage, and if it crit, it will auto roll your crit for you. So you always want to roll through that. Makes life easier.
Okay, I will.
We'll get to it
Try,
when we get
and
to your turn. Just giving you a heads up. Alrighty, so that is going to be, you missed with the rapier, so not that. So you do the 7 damage. So 7 damage to the flame moat in front of you as you crack the whip as you're approaching, slashing through the flames as they split apart before reforming once again. This moat of fire is not ready to die just yet.
Dang it.
Anything else from Sigs?
Nope, that will be all.
That is going to bring us to Hollow Flame, who is going to reach out with his staff and let out a bolt of necrotic energy, streaking it in between the space between the Sentinel and Sigs, managing to nail it as both of the mages are on fire today, which is kind of funny considering the enemies. As the necrotic energy slams into the flames, and the necrotic energy surges around it and puts out the fire with a little pop. Nixon, Hollow Flame is then going to move up next to the Sentinel, ready to help push forward to attempt to save Daisy. Hopefully, Daisy has the intelligence to back up, as he is going to call for Daisy to retreat.
That's stupid. I am not that stupid.
He's making sure, or he's calling for Keen Eye to retreat.
Yeah, I really don't like how they call me Kenai. But
You told us to call you that.
there's a reason why Daisy doesn't like that name.
That is then going to bring us to Ember, who is in the far back. As you see, the adventurers have taken control of the first level of this grove and are pushing into the middle. What will you do? You can also see there are a pair of skeletons in the fight. One of them seems to be a Corvine style knight skeleton, as it is wearing armor, and the other one seems to be some kind of tabaxi with a bow.
Yeah. And those are friend or foe?
They seem to be working with the adventurers.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Do I need to do any type of like investigation checks or anything? Or I'll just thunder right ahead, and I see that they're whether they're friend or foe, they seem to be surrounded by non-skeletal figures. So I'd like to go straight ahead. Who's this cute little Gerbine right by Nixon?
It is a mage. They
Mage.
are wearing a soft gray robe and a staff in their hands. You can also see a number of scrolls tied to their bag and waist. They are also blasting the hell out of things.
Okay. Would it be all right to just get as much distance as I can in this turn? So I have speed of 40. How many squares does that mean?
Every
For-
square is worth 5 feet, so 40 would be 8.
Man,
Yes.
you're fast.
Monks
Yeah,
move.
you're a fast boy.
There you
So
go.
you'd be able to
Nice.
move 8 squares. However, if you want to use your dash action to continue to move, you can move another 40 feet.
Oh, wow.
You
That's
won't be
fun.
able to attack then because you're using your action to go faster. But
Yeah. Have anyone I can attack within my. But I could get up to where point is. Could I?
you can get up right next to Sigs. You can get in behind that front line without dashing.
Oh, that's right. I'm not in the Gerbine class, so I can't pass through the square anymore.
Correct. Well, I mean, you
Okay.
can, but it will take double movement, so it'll take 10 feet instead of 5.
I think that's fine.
So, and if since you have the mobile feat, if you do dash, you can pass through difficult terrain, which would be what your allies are causing. So you'd be able to move through them without taking that minus to speed.
Yep, let's do that. All right. Just try to hop in there as close to.
Do note you would
These-
not be able to move through enemy squares. You still have to go around them.
Okay.
Also, when you're using the ruler like this, if
Mhm,
you
mhm.
right click with your mouse, you can take turns to show exactly how far you go.
Fun. Okay.
Same thing can be done if you pick up your token, you move it, and you have it held with left click, and then you right click. You can make a little path to show with your token as well. If you don't want to use your rope.
Okay. All right. I will have to play with that. Okay. Did I move in a appropriate amount of spaces?
Yeah, that would be 40, 45, 50, 60. You still have 4 squares left of movement if you want to play with it.
Okay. I can't switch to doing another action.
No.
But let's see. One. How about? There. All right.
Alrighty. And do you want to do anything with your bonus action? I don't believe you can as of yet.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you want to use your rabbit hop. It's the only thing you really can right now.
Oh, and I don't know the rabbit hot one yet, so let's just stand close to the fire and warm up.
Yeah. Effectively, I think you can jump 5 times your proficiency, so 2 squares right now as a bonus action, and you don't have opportunities, but you don't really need to, so you only do it twice. Once you actually start attacking, you can attack once with your main hand as your main attack, and then you can use your bonus to do an offhand monk strike with an unarmed weapon.
Unarmed, yep.
strike. Even if you use your stick, if you try to hit him with your quarterstaff, you can then use your bonus action to kick him.
Okay, sweet.
Perks of being a monk. So,
Perfect.
that will be both of your actions as you have charged up past the other and taken a stand right in front of Twilight. That will bring us to the Sentinel, who is going to get their reaction back as they march forward to cover for Twilight. Actually, no, they are going to go... Yeah, they're going to cover for Twilight, as they're going to step in here and use flanking to attack the one in between them and Point. I'm worried now, because if I'm rolling that well, I hope the enemies aren't rolling that well.
Oh dear.
So that's going to be...
Wait, do you
9
have
damage.
force
No,
crit on? Because every single one you've done has been a crit.
I
No,
know.
Sissy
That's
has what
why
we
I'm
call
saying
stupid luck.
I hope that doesn't continue. Well, the enemies haven't crit yet. It's just been your allies.
No, the enemies have.
No, the only one that crit was the giant cat, and that was on a save. None
Oh,
of them have crit
okay.
on their attacks yet.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that continues.
Yeah, like we said, Sissy has what we call stupid luck.
Either I roll really well or really bad. So, this is why I tend to hide my rolls. Because I've had enemies roll like 6 crits in a fight. But continuing on, he's up there. He takes a swing. He's hitting the one off to the left, and then he is preparing to protect Twilight and Ember. Which brings us to Luma in the back, who is going to advance a little. They are going to try to throw down a Withering Mark on the same one the Sentinel attacked, which needs a Constitution save. They are going to fail and become withered. They're then going to use their bonus action to throw some healing towards Twilight. Twilight, you regain 5 HP.
Hooray! Okay.
That will then bring us to Daisy. As Daisy, you are in a spot of trouble.
Stranger danger.
No, totally not in trouble whatsoever. Of course I'm in trouble. Which means I'm going to take the disengage action.
Good.
I'll then move 30 feet, which will get me there.
Just
I will
scamper away.
Pretty much.
The
I'll move up
intelligent move there.
and then I'm going to use my second wind as my bonus action.
Gotcha. 9
Nice.
HP.
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. But that is everything for me then.
Alrighty. That brings us back down to this Ember Moat down here, who is going to attempt to murder the rabbit. As now there's a rabbit who looks like they want to fight, so they're going to give him a fight. The flame
Don't
of
murder
ambition is going to burn. That is going to be 7, and the rabbit ducks under the fire. Which brings us
No
to...
ears got twin singed.
Nah, you split them like the upside down splits.
Ah. Very good.
Which will bring us to Twilight, as the party is looking strong. Save for Daisy, who's slightly on fire.
Oh. Okay. I move up here. You know, I'm going to take attack of opportunity and just move. Okay, let me see. Click. I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move up here. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
From the-
That's one from the right on the right.
Yep.
It is going to be an 18. I think that hits you on the dot. Yes, it does.
It hits. Yep.
It is going to be 3 fire damage to Twilight.
Okay, back down again. And I'm coming up to Daisy. I'm like, Daisy, what's wrong? Daisy?
Well, points to the gigantic fire cat. I think that's what's wrong.
Oh. You found stranger danger.
Yes, I found the stranger danger, Twilight.
Okay. And since I can, I will sanctuary. Let me just double check something. I can. It's a 1 minute. Okay, you're still good.
It will be good until we're at the end of round 13.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're
1 minute.
Yep. Yeah, and then I'll move again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up to here. I'm like, oh,
How
that's
did you get
stranger
over there? Are
danger.
you dashing?
Yeah, I'm dashing. I'm not
Oh,
taking
okay.
any actions this turn.
Daisy just kind of looks at you like with that. Why would you move closer to the fire cat that they just pointed out?
I has a plan.
They have
I
taken
need
cover
to-
behind one of the large stone pillars, so there is that.
Mm-hmm.
I moved across from a quarter cover. Cool.
That's
I
total
then-
cover right now if they're not peeking around.
Nope, I'm not picking around yet.
Fair.
I am then. Yep. Keyword yet. And then I'm just gonna camp here and wait. Plan my idea that I have in my head.
Alrighty, that brings us to the large cat as it rears back and lets out a massive roar that shakes the very ground around you, and y'all see little motes of fire start to appear.
Oh, I knew this fight was too easy.
Stranger danger.
As multiple new motes appear. Is that all of them? Did I get them all? Yeah, they're good. Initiative. Did I miss any? No, I got them all. Okay, cool. And that's what they're up to, as they let out that bellowing roar that shakes the ground and causes little fractures of fire start to snake across the ground under their feet. That's going to bring us to Callie. Callie's got a bit of a situation, as there's now a fire mote next to them, so they're going to shoot it. They are going to hit. They are going to deal 5 force damage.
Woo!
Bring us to the scout, who's immediately going to move over as well, launching an arrow of their own at the same target, dishing out 12 from a well-placed shot, doing some decent damage to that mote on the left. But that brings us to the motes, and they're going to try to blow up the rabbit. Dun,
No,
dun,
not the
dun.
rabbit.
That's a 6, so that is going to miss. However, it is affected by the Withering Mark, meaning for attacking one of Callie's allies, it takes an amount of damage equal to her level. So it is going to take 1 damage, not Callie, Luma. Wrong one. Takes 1 radiant damage.
Ooh.
So it is going to burn through them. Next creature. Okay, so that's just the next one. So the Radiant has left. There we go. Which ends their turn. Which will then bring us to Point Dexter.
Okay, great. I'm gonna pull out my book and I'm gonna look at the one next to me. And before I leave the square, I am gonna put disadvantage on it. So when it attacks me when I leave, it has disadvantage.
Meaning how? Hero point?
Lucky.
I don't think that's how lucky works. I think that it's just roll, and then if you miss it, you get to roll.
Oh,
yeah. I remember lucky.
No, I can impose disadvantage.
I mean, it's
I'm, like,
effectively the
9
same thing. I just don't think you have to do it preemptively. Let me double check.
I mean, I have to do it preemptively.
That's what you.
That's why I'm saying it now, because last time something attacked me, you just did damage to me, and I didn't say I was using it, so.
Yeah, you don't need to do it preemptively.
Yes, I do if it's attacking me. As written. But I will take that.
Hang on, I'm double checking.
Yes.
You can choose.
It's in my sheet.
I have the feed up. You can also
Okay.
spend one, roll a d20, and then choose whether the attack uses. Yeah, that's not disadvantage. That's something else entirely. Because what it says is you can spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours.
Yes, but I have to do that before it rolls. But whatever, I'll take it.
Before the outcome is to. You can choose to spend one of your luck die after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined.
Okay. So if you're rolling it like that, I like that, but
that's verbatim. Lucky.
Okay. Then I am leaving the square. I am going the ruler hates me. I am going here. So
Let me check your. Do you have a different lucky? Because they always change things, so I'm double checking it. Where is Point Dexter? There he is.
yeah.
When you make an ally, blah blah blah. You can choose to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, blah, blah, blah. You can spend one whenever an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20. And yeah, it's still the after it before I say it. Whether it
Okay.
hits or not. And for the most part, I usually am too quick to say that missed or that hit, so I don't worry about it. So if you go, that hit, you can go, I'm going to use luck. I'm not too particularly picky on it.
Okay. Last DM was very picky on it that I
Yeah.
had.
No, you can use it
Okay.
after. I'm not all that worried about it.
Okay.
You can
Great.
also use a hero point to do the same thing, but you're using lucky. So,
Yes.
And you get to roll it, so you know the dice. But yeah, so you ran all the way up there. Did you're triggering the attack of opportunity, and then if it
Yes.
hits, you want to use lucky. Okay, I understand
Yes.
what's going on now. So it's gonna try to hit. That's a 7. It missed.
Okay, great.
So you don't
okay.
have to use lucky.
Great.
I roll well for your allies, but terribly for these motes.
And it is 30 feet within? No!
It is 5 feet away from you.
This is the worst outcome.
Rip.
This is generally the worst. Okay. Great. So I can't do what I was thinking of. I guess I'm just gonna
If you
take
want,
out my.
you can
Yes.
prepare an action in case it comes closer. Like you can say, I'm going to cast this if it comes into my range. If it doesn't come into your range, it then wastes it when you get to your next turn. You have to be specific on your triggers.
So if I use a spell slot, would it waste the spell slot?
No, because you wouldn't have cast it.
Okay,
So
great.
effectively, say you want to, as soon as it comes in range, I want to cast blah.
Okay.
If
Great.
it comes in range, you will immediately cast. If it sits over there and doesn't come and we get all the way back to your turn, you will have just lost that action, but you keep your spell slot.
Okay, great. I will do that then. I'm sorry my turn is taking way too long.
Yeah, this isn't that
No, you're
bad.
fine.
So what would you like to do?
If it comes closer, I am going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Gotcha.
If it comes in range, which is 30 feet.
So what we need to do is on your
Yes.
token, we're going to put the clock on your token, or stopwatch. It's
Okay.
called preparation. So we put it on like that. You deleted your token.
I don't know how I did that. I am going to be 100% honest with you. I was searching it up and it just okay.
You probably backspaced something. That does mean I need to re-add you to the initiative order real quick. I don't know what your initiative was, but I'm going to give you a 17 because it's in between you and 6. Okay, so we're going to put the... There we go. It's back on there. So if it comes in, say something like, that's my trigger, because I will forget. I'm doing a lot of things behind the screen. So say that's my trigger when he comes in range.
Yep, I just had a 40-hour turn. Okay.
I've had turns like that. So that will take your action. You've used your movement. You also still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with it.
I mean,
If you have
I
anything
mean,
you
it
can
wouldn't
do.
really help in this situation. I only have one thing I can do with my bonus actions, and I'm not going to use
That's
it.
how it goes sometimes. Alrighty, that will then bring us to our darling barn owl. Not barn owl, burrow owl.
Burrow.
Tiny little owl that hides underground. Sigs, what you up to?
I am gonna go ahead and go right here. I am going to attack the flame on my right.
Gotcha. That is going to be a 16, which will hit, followed up by another 16, which will also hit. So that is going to be 11 from the rapier and 5 from your whip, dealing out a total of 16 damage.
Yay! And I
I
think
forgot to blow
I'll.
up the last fireball, now that I think about it. I always forget. Anyway.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Lots.
That will bring us to one of the moats. Where is this moat? It is over here. It's going to approach Twilight. Go full JoJo. And that is a 9 as it misses. Which brings us to Hollow Flame, who is going to attempt to help Callie cover the one on the left. So he's going to let out a blast, and he's going to roll terribly, as he is going to take a few steps back, trying to get some space in between him and it. Now that more have appeared. I don't think he has anything with his bonus action. He has that, but doesn't really have anything he can make use of it with. So, which brings us then to Ember.
The moat in front of me, please. I'd like to start with my quarterstaff attack and then do some a bonus action.
Offhanded strike. Gotcha.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll both for me.
And I'd like help.
So what you're going to do, pull up your sheet.
Yes.
Come on, give me the sheet. So you see in the middle where it says Monk Unarmed Strike and Quarterstaff?
Yep.
If you hover over it with your mouse, it should turn red. When it turns red, it's showing you what you've selected. If you click it, it will roll the attack. Oops, hang on. That's whispering. I have it set to whisper on accident. Toggle. There we go. Alright, so everybody can't see it, but they got a 22 with their quarterstaff. So you see now you have the purple word quarterstaff in the chat over there, correct?
Can I see all these things at once?
See what things?
There. Okay. Yeah, because I can see the character sheet plus the chat.
Yeah,
at
and
the
if
same
you
time.
want, if you double click the top of your character sheet, it will close it so it's out of the way, and you can see the map a little bit easier.
I see that. Ooh. Okay. Sorry.
And then if you double click it again, it will reopen it.
That's lovely.
So
Thank you. Okay.
go ahead and click the word quarterstaff. Not that one.
Pardon. All right.
So click in the chat over there. Click the word on the right where it rolled the 22.
Ah.
Click the word in there so it auto rolls your damage. And just to prove a point, you see where you crit on that one? I'm just going to give it to you for the whip so it's easier. Click the word crit, or not the word crit, the word quarterstaff under the one that's green. We're not going to use this damage, but we're going to just choose it to prove the point. You see... Okay, something's wrong with your quarterstaff.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you didn't add your damage on it. Let's see what happened. Are you using two hands on your quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay, so you're using a D8. Not 41, just one. Okay, there we go. Try that again.
Click quarterstaff.
Yes, there you go. Not that one. The one in the chat.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
You see how it rolled? Now it rolled the D8, which is your damage, plus your strength, or dex. Dex is your monk. Now go up and click the one that has the quarterstaff under the green number 25. Now you see how it rolled two numbers? It rolled a D8 and then it rolled your crit D8. So if you had crit, you would have done 15 damage.
Okay.
So it makes life easier. So with your quarterstaff, you did 10 damage. Now, since I'm being nice, we are going to use that crit for your whip. So go back into your sheet and hover over where it, not your whip, your hand.
My hand. Yeah.
The other one's doing that. So instead of hovering over unarmed strike, go to the right of it where it says 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning, should light up red, and click that. Now, that is your normal damage. So you did 6. Since you crit, and we're not auto doing it, I need you to go into the chat box right under it and type in /r space 1d4. So that's your extra damage. Another way to do that is on the left. You see that bar you have over there?
In my character sheet?
No, far side of your screen.
Excuse me.
It's where the ruler and whatnot is. You see the
yeah.
one that looks like a roll D20?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Okay.
open that, it's a dice roller, and you can just roll dice normally. You can just click on the D4, and it will roll 1d4. Or if you go next to the D4 and click on like the 2, it'll roll 2d4. So if you need to roll dice quickly, that's another way to do it.
Great. Thank
I
you.
usually roll from the sheet. It makes life easier. It labels what we're rolling. So,
Thank you.
with your offhanded crit, as you get in a nice bonk with your stick, get your foot up and beat this little beach ball of a flame mote, you are going to do an additional 8 damage with your foot, heavily injuring the little flame mote, meaning it is under half health. So you see how I put a bloodied token on? Little dripping
Yeah.
blood off to the right. That means the creature is under half health. Same thing will happen with you. You'll need to go and put it in, but that is an easy way to see if something's under half. Because usually you won't be able to see your enemy's HP bars, but you can see your allies. But always look out for that whole thing. So, that was your action and your bonus action. You still have your movement action. Anything you would like to do?
Can I move away from there to another spot?
Yes, you can. However, since you didn't attack the one on the right, you will need to stay away from them, as leaving their threat range will cause an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity. But you
Yeah.
can, if you want, you could move through the sentinel square and move off to the right if you want, without triggering attacks of opportunity, because the one you just attacked, that one in front of you, cannot attack you with attacks of opportunity. So you can leave their threat range without a problem. Or you could just stay there if you want. It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna stay put and just focus on this little friend.
Gotcha. You also have the protection of the crow skeleton that's standing next to you. So, that will end your turn and take us to one of the moats, who's going to come up behind and attack point from behind. Kerploosh. That is a 14. That is going to miss.
Not our hedge.
That's going to bring us to another moat. This one is going to attempt to kill Callie. That is a 19. That is going to hit, dishing out 3 fire damage to Callie. Bringing us to another moat, who's going to come up and cut Daisy's escape off and attack Daisy from behind. That is going to be a 22, dishing out 6 fire damage to Callie. Actually, before that, you have
Daisy?
Sanctuary. Yeah, Daisy.
Yes, that too.
They roll a 2, so they cannot attack Daisy. So instead, that
Have to
attack...
attack point then.
Huh?
So I think
Yeah.
they have to attack point then.
Yeah, it has to shift
Yes.
over to point, meaning that 22 hits point, dealing 6 damage to them.
So
Can I use one of my
sorry,
lucky
buddy.
points on it?
You may.
Yes, I would love that.
So go ahead and roll us a d20. That is going to miss. So no damage to point.
Thank God.
How many lucky points do you have left?
I have only used one.
I don't remember how many you have overall.
I have 3, so I have
Efficiency,
2 left.
Okay, cool. 2 left. So do we have a place to mark that down somewhere? Yes, we
Yes,
do.
it's on
your
my
thing
sheet.
there.
Yep, I have done it.
Alrighty. So that is it for them as they attempt to blow you up. But it doesn't work. As you are a lucky, lucky little hedge, as you just happen to duck at just the right moment. Which brings us to this moat over here, who is coming this way to help cut off the area, as they are going to shoot the sentinel. That is a 6. They're going to miss. Bringing us to the sentinel, who is going to try to help cover the bunny, lashing out with their longsword, and the little moat disappears just as the sword is passing through, so it misses. Bringing us to Luma in the back. Luma is going to throw down a withering mark to keep things froggy and try to put it on the one on the left. That is a fail, meaning it has been warded. They are then going to use Healing Ward on Callie to get her HP back up a little bit, because Daisy is a little far away at the moment. But that is it for Luma. Which brings us to this one, who is going to be advancing on the rabbit. So they're going to try to blow up the rabbit with a 14. Ember, does a 14 hit you?
My armor class is 14.
So it goes to the attacker, meaning it does indeed hit. and it would do 6 damage, if not for the skeleton sentinel next to you, who's going to use their shield block ability to half the damage from 6 to 3. So if you click on your token, click in that little red bubble, type -3, it will auto do the math for you.
In the red
Okay.
bubble, just -3.
Yep, -3.
Maybe I'll hate these skeleton things a tiny bit less.
Ah, thank you.
Tiny bit.
Alrighty. What did you say, Dara?
Nothing, internal thoughts.
The intrusive thoughts are coming through, but that is what he is up to. So that brings us to the end of that moat. Brings us to this one, who's going to go over here. How far can you hover again? One more square. So he's coming down here to form a line, and he is going to shoot Illuma.
Dang it.
That is going to be a 9, as Illuma drops it like it's hot, and the mote of fire goes right over her head. Bringing us all the way back to Daisy.
So technically, we're still in round 4 because
Yeah.
your round ticker got screwed up there. Just
I
want to make
saw
sure
that.
you notice that.
4. Actually, no, we're in round 5. We just had round 4.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because it just went up to 6.
Gotcha.
So Daisy,
All
what you
right.
gonna do over there? There are
Well,
many a things going on.
All right. So terrain-wise, can I move there diagonally?
Yes, however, it will be difficult terrain. And if you stay
That,
there, things will have advantage against you to hit. As you
well,
don't
I'm
have a
not
lot of
saying there.
move
I
to run away.
want to make sure I could actually move there
Yeah, just half movement.
because I want to move there to, flank with point. So,
Gotcha.
and yield trusty rapier.
That is going to be a 20. That is going to actually, it's going to be a 22. That's going to hit.
Yeah, which will definitely hit. For 9
Dishing out 9 damages. The
which is magical
damages.
through the fun blast.
Yep, through the effect of Luma.
But otherwise, though, unfortunately, that is all I can do, though.
Alrighty, that brings us
Oh,
to this moot over here, who is going to attempt to blow up the sentinel. That is a 20. He is going to take the hit, dishing out 6 fire damage to the sentinel. Bringing us to the start of round 6 and Twilight. Twilight, what will you be doing?
So I peek my head out. I see giant flame cat.
Who
And then
doesn't seem to have moved, thankfully.
Shh. I don't want to spook it yet.
I'm just sitting for the record.
Yeah. I then look at it. I look at it, and I cast sleep on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow. If this works, MVP Twilight.
Yes.
Roll your 5d8, I think it is.
Yes, it is 5d8.
Actually, before that,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I need to see something.
Oh no, I hope they're not immune to sleep.
I'm just worried that it's one of those.
Oh,
Twilight,
checking.
place this where you want it.
Okay, there. Keep cat.
Cool. I had to make sure you weren't hitting your friends.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Be impressive if we could.
Yep. So roll the 5d8.
I've had the party knock out half of the party with one sleep spell multiple times.
Yeah, check that.
Great.
Alrighty. That is not going to be enough to bring it down, so the spell fails.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
As
That
it
was a
has
good
more than 25 HP.
Okay. I look at it and I'm like, all right, note to self. Do better next time. I look at the flame beside me. I'm going, and then I duck my head back in, and then I look at the flame. I'm like, flame beside me. I should have attacked that first, and turn.
Alrighty. So that will bring us to a moat that is over here by Sigs, and it will try to blow Sigs up with a 23
No.
as the moat of fire scorches the front of your armor. It is going to deal 4 fire damage. That will bring us to the giant cat, as it is going to... It is going to come charging forward.
Great. I have hideous laughter if it gets 5 feet from where it is.
Oh, it is.
Great.
Stranger
Okay.
danger. I'm in stranger danger.
So roll the spell.
Okay, great. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Roll the spell for me first, so I have the description.
Yes. If I can pull it up. It is not liking me, my sheet.
Never does. Roll 20's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you feel the spell instantly fail,
Oh.
Oh no!
as it
Oh
leaps
no!
over. And it is going to land. It has that in the way,
Yeah.
so it
Wait,
is going to
Are
land
you
over here.
something with legendary resistances at level 1? Because if you are,
No.
come on.
I tell you if it used legendary resistance. It did not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My plan worked. Yay! Thank
As
you,
it is
Echo.
going to jump over here. And as it slams into the ground, you see hot air scorch out from under it and then ignite.
Oh,
I
no.
need a dexterity
Alright.
saving throw from Twilight and Point.
That was me.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to be rule throwing. Oh wait, I'm 20 feet away from it.
You're
15.
15 feet away from it.
Okay. I thought I was within 10. So I was like,
Mhm.
what?
No. 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 Wait. Is this no? CC, is this an attack or not an attack?
For
It
the
is
point of what?
I was just wondering because I have a thing that gives me
Roll whatever
opposing.
you're referring to.
This thing. I was just wondering.
At first levels, you can create a ward. When attacked by a creature you can see within 30 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. It does not have an attack roll. You are making a save, so it would not
Okay.
help you here.
I'm just double checking. Thank you. I'm trying to learn all these new things, and here we go. Oh, that's a 12.
Don't have
not
advantage, so that's a 12.
Yep.
16 and 12. Alrighty. Both of you. No. Point is going to save. Twilight is going to fail. So, Twilight, you are going to take
Yep.
6 fire damage. Point, you are going to take 3. As well.
I'm on fire. Uh-oh, Point's dead.
You're not dead.
I was trying to
3
clear my
damage.
condition.
First you delete yourself, and now you're dead. We lost point two. We lost point too early, guys. Roll new character.
We knew them well.
We barely knew them. We barely knew them.
Okay, so hang on. This is not the right size for what I want. 1, 2. There we go. There's all of that. Actually, it's a little bit more than that.
Ooh, I'm in the fog.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Hang on, that's still not quite what I want. This is being difficult because I have to get the right size. So it's there. 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 As that is all heavily obscured.
Ooh, I'm out of it. Hooray!
You're partially in it.
Yay! Now we just need somebody with a gust spell. Can anybody got gust?
If I was on a druid, sure.
As thick ash piles up into the air and is all moving about. But that is up. That is all they are doing. Which leaves that there. Okay. They'll bring us to Callie, who's down in the south, who has a thing they need to blow up. Blah, blah. They're going to miss. That brings us to the scout, who's trying to help. They're going to hit. 11 damage. That's going to bring us... This one's also heavily damaged now. That brings us to this moat, who is going to try to light the bunny on fire. It's a 19. That is going to hit the bunny. And dish out 4 damage to the rabbit.
Stop lighting the rabbit on fire.
So do -4 on the red thing.
Correct.
The red. Okay.
That will then bring us to Point. Point, you are heavily obscured and you have no idea what's going on around you anymore, as you can no longer see.
I am
So
going to
does that
use
mean
my
that
Fey presence. I
thinking-
want to charm all of them.
Roll the ability.
I do not want to be here. They have to make a
Roll the ability.
save. It's gone. It's just gone from my sheet. What?
What?
I swear I added it.
Fey presence. No, it's just tiny. You made it small.
Okay.
So if you click on the word itself, it closes it. If you click on the chat bubble, it rolls it into chat.
Okay. That is okay. I am struggling.
You're good.
I don't use Roll20 that often.
That's why I'm excited. As you can cause Angel in a 10-foot cube to make a wisdom against your spell slave. Save,
Which
tree,
is-
charmed, or frightened, your choice until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
I
you
want them
don't get to
charmed.
see
I
it.
do not want to be here.
Here's an interesting thing.
Yes.
Unfortunately for you, they're all immune to charm.
Yeah.
As
That
one's
is
a mote of fire, and one's a giant rock made out of that looks like a cat that's slightly on fire. So,
Oh, I thought it was a... Oh, it's not a creature.
it is a creature, it's just immune to... It's an elemental. So, immune to charm, unfortunately. So, you feel the presence push out and find nothing but Twilight and Daisy to try to... Actually,
It does not affect them.
that's what I was double checking. You can cause. Okay. So you
Yeah.
feel Twilight and Daisy, but you're like, no, I'm not going to trigger on them. But you don't feel the minds of these creatures to grab onto.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted.
Still worth a shot, buddy. Still worth a shot.
I guess I'm just gonna... Can I see anything? Or
No,
is it
everything's
just...
obscured in ash. However, lucky for you, things that cannot see, you cannot trigger attacks of opportunity. However, neither of them have eyes, so that's a risk on whether or not they can still see you or not.
Yeah, I do think they will be able to see me. Let me check one thing. I need to see if lightning lore is I can use while blinded.
You already used your action, unfortunately.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did, because you used
No,
Fey Presence.
Fey Presence is a
Presence is
bonus
action.
action.
Just says
No, it's
action.
not.
As an action, you
Okay.
cause
Is it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
If that's it,
Second
then
sentence.
I am done.
Gotcha. Are you staying where you're staying put?
Yes, I'm staying put.
Already no attacks of opportunity against you. If they can. So that ends for point, bringing us to Sigs.
Yeah, Six is gonna stay where she's at. She's gonna go in with her rapier really quick, targeting the middle of the flame. And she's gonna try and back that up with whip.
Both are going to take
I can't.
hits, dishing out 16 total damage, heavily damaging the mote of fire.
And can I hover for a little the rest of this round?
I don't think so. I don't think you have hover. I think you have
Okay.
glide. Let me see.
Okay.
Well, you use your reaction to spread your arms. You can flow descend. You continue to fall greatly at a speed of 60 feet per round, taking no fall damage. If you would fall at least 10 feet this way, you may fly up to your movement speed, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to hover. You would only
Okay.
be able to glide. Your wings are not quite strong enough for flight.
Then I will end my.
Gotcha, gotcha. That will then bring us to one of the Ember Mote, who is blind as a fucking bat, but's gonna try to blow up Dear Twilight anyway. That is a 7. So that is gonna miss. Brings us to Nick. Good hollow flame down here. Where is he? Here he is. He is going to try to finish off the one on the right to try to freeze Sigs up. As he lets out a blast of magic. He is going to hit, dishing out 14 and suppressing that mote into nothingness. Do you already have... There's no way you already have your Grim Harvest. You shouldn't. No, you get your great Grim Harvest later. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Nixon, or Hollow Flame as he moves over there as he's clearing the way. Ember brings us to you.
All right. I'd like to just continue paying attention to the flame moat in front of me, and I'm gonna try to see if I learned from what you taught me last time. So I have my character sheet open, and I want to use my quarterstaff first. So I click where it says quarterstaff.
Yep. You're gonna crit, knocking the bejesus out of this little flame mote. So go into chat and click
Okay.
there. You're gonna do 11 damage, and it is gonna go out with a wink
Super.
as you have defeated it.
All right, and that was my action.
Yes.
And gosh, if I move past these two guys on left and right, would they be able to get an attack of what is that called?
Attack of opportunity. If you leave
Yeah.
their threat range, meaning usually within 5 feet of them for most creatures, unless they have reach.
Okay.
So if you move up here and just stay right here, you do not leave their threat range and you're fine. If you move over here, the one on the right down here will not be able to trigger, but this one on the left will.
Oh, okay.
If you run all the way down here, both of them get them. If you run up here and past, they trigger too.
Okay. Well, can I attack from where I am? Left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Before you do,
yep.
well, you get attack opportunity if you do that. Never mind. I was going to say something you always want to keep an eye out for. If you get on the other side of an enemy, like if you're right here, you can attack with flanking, meaning you get a +2 to your to hit. But getting there will trigger that one on the left. So up to you on what you want to do.
I think just stay put and then use my bonus action, or no, right? Unarmed.
Yep, unarmed strike with your bonus action.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, Sigs. Don't want to move you. And you're going for the one on the left or the right?
Left, please.
Alrighty.
And then press monk unarmed. Okay.
That is going to hit. Do me some damage. You do 5 more damage. Now, something interesting. If you now want to move, and you want to move off to the right, since you attacked at this left one, due to mobile, he can no longer attack you with attacks of opportunity. meaning you can stay in this one's range and get like all the way over here or here, wherever you want to go, without hit the guy on the left attacking you.
Okay. Can I do any bunny hops like around to like? I don't know how high up I can get with the bunny hops. Like,
I believe it says in there, but
It's
let me see.
yeah,
Does
it'll be
it?
it'll be the feature.
You jump equal
Rabbit.
to blah 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 blah. Effectively, you go 10 feet up.
Computer.
So it's the easy, at the height of it, you'll be 10 feet up. But you don't need to use it right now. Unless you want to leave that one on the right, you can just walk around them if you want.
Okay.
Like, where do you want to go?
Uh, this corgi statue? Is that a corgi?
It's a wolf.
Well,
It is now.
It's a corgi now.
Is-
It's a corgi wolf.
I mean,
Wolf.
types of dogs. Yeah,
Okay, so where do you want to go?
Towards the wargi statue.
So you could give me the right token. You could run up and go here without taking a tax opportunity.
That'd be great.
You don't even have to use your bunny hop. If you want to use your bunny hop, you could bunny hop over here and not doubt take a tax opportunity from the guy on the right. But if you're going to the right, you might as well just walk over there.
I'll walk because I can't. Can I stay up high, or I guess I don't know how tall that
It
that kind.
is about 7 feet. The base of it, where the wolf is about 7 feet up. Normally, you would not be able to jump that high. However, if you wish to use your, well, you don't have a bonus action to do it anymore because you unarmed strike
Right.
with it.
Yep.
But if you do want to use your bunny hop next time, you could use it to clear that. Normally, your high jump is equal to your strength modifier if you have a 10-foot running start. Otherwise, it's
Would it be
half.
my dex modifier at all?
No, it's always strength.
Always strength. Okay, thank you.
Unless
that
you
would
have something that changes it, but I don't think Monk does.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
And then
Alrighty. That will then bring us to a moat who can't see anything, so they're going to panic and run off this way. And since Point can't see it, they can't make an attack opportunity either because they don't know the little fucker ran off.
Rip.
So they come running out and find a bunny and go, "Ha!" and explode. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, because I keep forgetting to do this, I need a dex save from Ember and the Sentinel, because I keep forgetting about this. So go into your sheet, top left, there's a section for saves. Click on the word dexterity save. Okay, you're going to save. You take no damage, because you managed to get out of the way as the little moat explodes. The Sentinel is not as good, takes 5. So, he comes out here. Now this one behind you has flanking, due to flanking with his ally. So he gets a +2 to his attack. That's still only a 9. So he still misses. As Ember, you see this little thing come flying out of the ashes and just panic shoots fire at you, but you manage to duck out of the way. As your rabbit feet are too lucky and you got your own rabbit foot.
excellent. Thank you.
But that is it for them, which brings us to another moat down here who's going to try to murder Callie. That's a 14. I think that actually, nope, 15. So they're going to miss, but they are going to take the effects of the Withering Mark, which are going to do 1 radiant damage. Bringing us to this one over here, who can't see anything, but they're still going to try to murder the hedgehog, so they're attacking with disadvantage. It's an 8, they miss. Brings us to this one, who's going to shoot Daisy in the back. They can see Daisy just fine. That is a 16. I think that hang on, wisdom save.
Yep.
13, that saves, because it needs to be a 12, which means that shoots at him, but it's still a 16, so it still misses.
Yep.
Which brings us to the Sentinel. The Sentinel is going to take their... They're going to move over here. Keep the bunny safe. Swing with their sword. They're going to hit. Dishing out 4 damage and getting their reaction back. Bringing us to Luma. Luma is going to attempt to re-wither. That is going to be a fail. They have re-withered. They are going to throw down some healing magic on the Sentinel for 7. Not remove HP from the Sentinel. We're healing the Sentinel. And due to their connection to Hollow Flame, the healing magic actually works on the creepy skeleton boy. And that brings us to this moat. They can see Luma is in the open, so they will advance on her and try to blow her up. That is a 19. They're going to catch the moth on fire, which is going to do 4 damage. I keep forgetting she has that ability, but it's fine. This one is going to attempt to shoot Callie. There's a 15 that is going to hit, dealing 5 damage to Callie. At least it would if Luma didn't intervene. Which brings us to Daisy.
All right. Well, I question the validity of attacking through smoke.
You'd have
though I think-
disadvantage. And you would not be able to use anything that needs line of sight. But you're not a mage, so I don't think that matters.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause I would still have +2 if I was like with Ember in theory. So if I attack the flame in between me and point, so I would still have a +2 though, but with disadvantage.
Correct.
I think it's still worth going
I
for
think.
that.
Let me double
then,
check that.
actually. All right. Because I wasn't entirely sure myself. That's
Yeah, because of that disadvantage, I don't know. Oh, the creature at least one ally is adjacent, blah blah blah. They flank the enemy. Okay, so yeah, you're fine. You still flank.
okay. Then yes, I will stick with that idea. Yeah, pretty sure a 10 will not hit that flame.
No, it won't. As you try to flick your blade in, just stabbing wildly, hoping the fire's in there somewhere because it's kind of glowing. But unfortunately, you don't find purchase on the fire.
Well, that is unfortunate because that was my action. I don't think I'll move,
I'm
and I'm gonna
freaking
bonus action.
stupid. That ends your sanctuary.
Oh, yep, that's right.
Because you attacked.
Yep, I forgot about that part too. That's kind of on me as well.
Yep. So sanctuary has fallen.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I'll deal with it. So,
I think you should have lost it earlier because I think you attacked earlier. I just forgot.
yeah, I did it in a previous round actually.
But yeah, you lost it either way. But yeah, anything else?
Nope, because I don't really have any bonus actions, so
Alrighty.
I'm all set.
That will bring us to the Ember Moat, who is going to take advantage of his ability to blow shit up and attempt to murder Ember because they have flanking. That is a 13. That still misses. Top of the round. Twilight.
I didn't know the Embers were Scottish.
Welcome to
They
my
are now,
life. I don't know
apparently.
where accents come from. They just appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's DMing for you.
I'm like half in the fog, half out of the fog.
Mm-hmm.
Half in the fog.
So you can say things. You can see things behind you, but you can't see things inside the fog. So if you try to attack that fire, it's going to be at disadvantage because it be in the flames.
Okay, I'm still going to attack at disadvantage with my mace.
Cool.
I do not attack it with
All
my
right.
mace.
The rolls are getting angry. Roll 20 got mad. We were bitching about it earlier.
I've been rolling like this all night, so
Alrighty. Anything else from Twilight?
if it can, I can back away. I'm backing away.
Correct. It cannot see you.
I go around this corner, and I'm like, he. End turn.
That brings us to the giant kitty cat.
Kitty.
Who can see?
Oh.
Oh no.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
it's the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn that ends? Might be the end. Here we go. Till the end of their next turn, so they can still see. So that point, it has advantage against you. So that's not good.
Right.
As it lashes out with its claws and crits. As you're not ready, as you suddenly feel these hot claws tear through your armor, and you're sitting there wishing, I knew I should have gone to the bar. As it is going to dish out a total of 11 slashing damage and 9 fire for a total of 20.
No.
Is Point dead now? Point's dead now.
No. I.
Can't. He's our mascot.
Yeah, he's our yeah, we can't have our
As
mascot.
massive gashes cleave through the front of your armor, melting parts of it and tearing up your chest. It's a nasty blow, and then the ashen fog goes away. That brings us to Callie. Callie sees there's an issue. Callie's gonna bomb this guy. Callie's gonna miss. Callie's kind of stuck down there. This guy's gonna try to help Callie get free. That is not the button I wanted. Get him. He's gonna crit. He's got Callie's back. That is 10 damage, which is gonna pop that one like an egg. So he's gonna move over here, trying to get another good shot. Bringing us to Point Dextra, seriously wounded.
I am gonna crawl up in the fetal position, and that is an ability I have.
Oh yes, to
Oh,
roll
yeah.
into a ball.
Increases your AC, probably?
Yes,
Alrighty.
my AC becomes 19, but I cannot move in or attack until my next
you're
turn.
effectively a weird portal.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do
I have
not
a question,
benefit from
CC.
any dexterity bonuses to your armor. Hang on, that might actually be a thing, because that might lower your AC.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
Because you don't benefit from
Oh.
dex anymore, meaning you're just going from your armor. But
Well,
you
no,
can
because-
still
Yes,
use your
I'm
shield.
going from 16 to 19.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was just double checking the math. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I'm getting 3 armor points for curling up in a ball.
And crying. And crying.
Crying.
Creature misses.
Yes, if it misses me, it takes damage.
Oh, it just automatically becomes a 19. Okay, I thought it was.
Mhm.
Yes, it just, yeah.
So any
just
creature
goes
that misses you takes 2d4. If it hits you while you're curled up, you are knocked prone in your space at the end of it. So if it hits you, you get knocked prone.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
At the
Duly noted. So we're gonna put, what would curled up be?
This one?
Oh, that's dazed. We are gonna put
I mean, we could just do the
this,
armor
the
thing
normal
because
shield.
it's okay.
Because it's not a magical ability. So, anything else from Point?
No.
Cool. Stigs, you can see there is a lot of blood. Well, there's actually not a lot of blood because it's immediately cauterized.
Yeah.
There are squeals of pain from a mascot of yours.
Not the mascot.
Not the mascot.
Not the mascot.
Definitely trying to not dissociate and regulate my emotions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I think
You
I am
hear
gonna-
yells from a dude going, "Oh God! Oh God! I'm on fire! Please do not burn me anymore, you angry, angry kitty!" As apparently Point has been possessed by an angry Englishman.
I think I'm actually gonna go right here.
Gotcha. That gives you flanking with the sentinel.
Attack the one on the right.
You have a +2 to your attack. Both of those are going to hit. Please make sure you don't have stay on your ruler.
Yeah. Turn it off now.
Alrighty. Now I just need damage. So both those hit. 4 damage, not 74. 10 total. 10 total damages as you beat the snot out of the flame. Where the snot's coming from, you don't know and won't want to know.
Snot.
Not.
Snot.
Anything else from Deer 6?
No, I'm gonna stay there for right now.
Alrighty, and that brings us to an Ember Mote who is somewhere. They're over here and they're going to chase down Twilight. It's an 8, so they miss.
Hooray!
That brings us to our friendly Necromancer who's still attempting to clear the field a little bit.
Our friendly necromancer.
He is going to launch an arcane bolt, which he misses with. Then he's going to run up here, using his bonus action to telekinetically push Luma out of range. That is what he is up to. Ember.
Ember, can I dash as far back as possible to where Halwyn is?
Yes. You might take some attacks opportunity, but let's see. Are you going through the cat area or the other way?
No cat area. Anti-cat.
So you're going to take 2 attacks opportunity. You're going to have to take that third one either way. So
Sure.
you're going to effectively wrap around here. You could get up to here.
I want to try it.
Yep. So you'd get 3 attacks opportunity against you. So go ahead and move.
So you just mapped that out. Do I just click on
Yeah.
it or?
No, you just
Okay.
drag your token to where I have it set.
Okay. So here. Do I drag it all the way to the? Sorry.
Yeah, just drag it all the way to the end. That will
Yep.
be a dash, by the way, using your action to continue to move. Continue up.
One more. Yep. Sorry. Hands.
You're good.
Hands don't work. Okay. Here's my hand. There we go. And then. Okay. Switch back to the other thingy. And there. Did I move?
2 more.
2 more.
You can also use the arrow key if you have your token selected.
There. Oh,
There
cool.
you go.
All right. Thank you.
So you have dashed. As you see how there is a mouse trapped in an orb of flaming water. That is hidden within, well, not hidden. It's just encased in this crescent moon.
All right. And like as I look around, like do I perceive any way to get closer to or break through this orb?
It's water, so presumably diving in.
Okay.
Looks slightly boiling, though. It's probably going to hurt. However, I need to roll those attacks.
Great.
These 2 have flanking. That's a 12. It's 23. That's a 7. So only one of them hit. You're going to take 4 fire damage.
So -4 on my red.
Yes. But you will have to wait till next time to try to go save the mouse.
Thank you.
Also, for Twilight, Point, and Daisy, the cat, very upsetty spaghetti as the rabbit runs by. You think its focus might have changed from murdering. Well, Point don't see shit. He's trying not to die. But the other 2 do. So that brings us to this moat. Who's going to go over here and try to murder Daisy. They're going to crit Daisy. for a whole 5 damage.
Okay, I mean, it would have been nice if I didn't break my own sanctuary, but I was an idiot, so.
That brings us to this fire mode. Who's going to
It's
try to
less of
blow
an
up a point?
in-character idiot and more of a PC idiot.
That's an 11. They miss. I need 2d4 from point.
Yes.
It's going to be
Dang.
8 pointy damage.
The pointy damage.
Hey, I'm not complaining when they roll max damage on their retaliation.
That brings us to this one. This one just attacked Daisy, so they get their attack opportunity back. This one is taking the dash action. They're chasing the rabbit. Brings us to the Sentinel. The Sentinel is going to try to bring this down. That is a 15. That is going to hit. 8 slashing damage. Yeah, then going to shift this way. Bringing us to Luma. Luma is going to take to the skies. How do you want to do this, Luma? You only have glide the same way, so you've got a problem. You are going to 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move up. In range of what I want. I think they're just in range. Yes, they are.
Thank you.
As Luma is going to use their healing ward on our dear Point Dexter to give them 8 HP. And then they're going to try to stop the cat from murdering people with a withering mark. Con save. They are going to... Luma, what's your spell DC? 14. You're going to hit. Which means the cat has been marked as a radiant mark burns into the side of their neck.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That will bring us to Amber Moat back here, who will come over here and attempt to murder Callie. That is going to be 17, which is going to hit for 6 fire damage. That is going to bring us to Other Moat, who's going to try to burn Luma. That is going to be a 14, which misses. Which brings us to Daisy.
Well, retribution for last turn, since I can actually stab this thing properly now. I got properly stab this flame thing now.
Which one? The one to the right?
The for the +2 between me and Point.
Yeah, I need to double check. Are you incapacitated? Can you still threaten?
I don't think he
Well,
is.
curled up, you cannot move, attack, or cast with... Yeah, they would not be able to flank.
Well, I mean, that was still a 21 plus a 4 from the bless die, so...
Yeah, it's definitely going to hit either way. But
I mean,
for future reference, if Point is curled up, they cannot threaten an enemy to flank.
tight.
10 damage. And you're going to get in a good stabbing, which is going to severely injure this mote of fire.
But I will... That's all I got, though.
Well, that will bring us to this mote of fire, which is going to try to murder Siggs. Because Siggs is tiny burrow owl, and the fire does not like the dirt in your feathers. So it tries to shoot them, but it really doesn't like the dirt in your feathers. So it is going to go, ew, dirt, and shoot the wrong way. I don't know why the mote's suddenly French.
Everything is it's French Scottish.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Twilight. Twilight, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to use a couple of things. One, I am going to use my nimble step. And I'm going to move away from this fire thing that's near me.
Cool. It has disadvantage on its attack.
Yep. So 5,
Quick
10,
fail.
15, 20.
It also
25.
doesn't like the dirt in your horns.
Okay. 35 up to here. And then I am going to use this to leap.
You would still need the movement, which you don't have, unless
Oh,
you
it says
dash.
with or without a running start.
That you still need the movement.
Okay, I'll dash then.
Yep.
And then I'll leap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up to here. And I'm near the JRB now.
As you slam into a wall of water, I need a strength save.
Oh,
As you manage to push in, however,
oh no.
you are going to take
Yeah.
11 fire damage. As the water is boiling.
Okay. I look at the JRB and I'm like, take my hand if you want to live.
They aren't currently conscious, and you haven't quite reached them.
Oh, okay.
But you are in the bubble,
I'm in the bubble.
burning.
I am my burning in the bubble. Hooray.
Do we have movement still?
I think that was all of it.
I have 5 more movement.
It would be difficult terrain,
dashing.
so you would not be able to get close enough.
I would not move. I had my turn in the fire bubble.
Gotcha.
That's a horrible idea.
No, I have plans. I have backup plan. I have plan. I have backup plan. I have backup plan.
As
Okay.
Point doesn't see shit, but Daisy does. As Daisy, you suddenly don't see the cat anymore.
Uh-oh.
That ain't good.
As the cat erupts out of the water. And it's not happy. As it is going to start tearing into Twilight.
Oh, hooray.
Twilight's in the water and not able to dodge very well. They have advantage. That is going to be an 18, which hits on the dot.
Nope. I actually used Words of Shadow.
So it goes back to that. So I need to roll. Where's the thing? Or no, that just turns it into the first one, which is the 18. Because it takes away its advantage. So it's just the first one. Which is still 18. So it's still going to hit.
Aw, still gets. Oh.
It still doesn't have advantage. It just rolls whatever was the first one. That is not what I wanted. I didn't want to roll again. That is going to be 9 slashing and 2 fire along your back.
Okay.
For
I
a
think I
total
could
of
use
11.
this. Yep. I think I could use this then. Deals over half of my damage. I get a D12 plus my con mon.
Deals
To
over
come back.
half of your current remaining hit points and damage.
I hit
Even if you immediately regain hit points equal to D12 plus con modifier. Okay, so roll a D12. So you get 5 back. How much HP did you have?
I had 9. I had 7.
So you had 7.
Yeah.
You go down to -4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get 5 back. So you
What?
have all of 1 damage.
Oh, this math. This math is
1
so
HP.
bad.
And you're in boiling water.
Yep. Somebody will come and rescue me. I'm like,
Yeah,
haha. I'm looking at the cat going, ah,
Really well.
your evil plan did not work this time.
Oh, wait, it didn't.
I'm taught. I taught the cat.
Actually,
I taught the cat.
no, that's wrong. You don't need to use that.
Oh, okay.
Let's back it up. Well, you
Oh,
might still use it.
Oh,
back it up.
Back it up back to 7.
yep. I'm back to 7.
It does 11 damage, but it has been warded, meaning that 7 goes down to a 3
Ah,
because it halves
I'm
the
still-
damage and it takes
I'm
one
still alive then. Okay, so we can just ignore this surge of
You don't
vigor.
have to use the surge of vigor.
Yep, for now.
Because it didn't even do half your HP.
Nope.
So, yep, that's what it does.
Yep.
Brings us to Callie. Callie is going to try to murder the thing. They're going to hit 12 force damage. It's not dead. The Bone Scout going to try to help Callie. They're going to hit 8 more damage. It's bloodied, but still alive back there. Alrighty, that brings us to Point Dexter.
Okay. I am gonna uncurl because I got healing. Thank you, Luva.
At Point, you look around, the cat's gone.
Yeah, cat's gone.
Might have been a figment of your imagination. You doubt it because your chest really hurts.
I was gonna say, there's no way that is. So can I go through here?
Be difficult terrain.
Great. I love that. I love difficult terrain. Gonna go whoop whoop whoop.
20 feet, gotcha.
And then should be in range. Toll the Dead is very far range. I
It's,
believe.
60?
Yeah, 60. So I am gonna Toll the Dead, the cat.
Gotcha, that's, con or is it wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Wisdom. That is going to be a 14.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna sit there awkwardly. This is not my fight. I have done nothing.
You got
Alright.
stabbed.
You got really stabbed. That's
not a
something.
Good thing.
I've
That's-
literally only done damage curled up this fight.
Hey, it was a good bit of damage.
Mhm.
Alright.
And you cried. Don't forget you cried.
I did cry. Alright, that's end of
Okay.
my turn.
Make sure you remove the shield.
Yes.
Sigs.
I'm
The
just gonna
party's
keep
getting rather
attacking.
split up at this point.
Yeah.
Also, the one in front of you is heavily injured. I don't remember who heavily injured it, but somebody did.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just attack the one on the right.
That is going to be a
Oops, sorry.
15 with the rapier, so 2 damage with that. 5 damage, gotcha. Then you're going to crit with the whip for another 7, which blinks that one out of existence, so it's going to explode. Need a dex save from you and the Sentinel. Sentinel's going to save, he's fine. Just need that dex save from Sigs. Also going to be fine. So it explodes, and y'all manage to cover your faces, so don't get burnt. Anything else from Sigs?
Nope, I'll just leave it at that.
Gotcha. It's going to bring us to some Ember Motes somewhere. This one's going to try to murder Point. That's an 18. Shoots him in the back. 3 fire
I'm
damage.
gonna use a lucky point.
Oh, roll that d20.
I do not want to take more damage. It says it's rolling the dice.
That is
Okay, that's
still
weird.
going to hit.
That is great. I love my life.
So that is
How
going to
much
be
damage?
3 fire damage.
Okay, great. Um,
Alrighty, and this one gets its reaction back. That's it for it. Do you have to use your reaction to use Lucky? I don't
no, I do not.
remember. I don't think you do. Yeah, it's not a reaction thing. Oh, cool. Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Hollow Flame down here. So he's going to still try to cover for Callie. Trying to free the party up so we can go assist. He's going to miss. Unfortunate for him. He is going to use his action to try to pull this away. He's going to fail, as that's a freaking high roll for the fire, Ember. Ember, there's a giant cat in between you and Twilight and the mouse.
Rip.
It
Rip.
does not look to be a happy cat, and there's a mote of fire flying at you with a murderous intent.
So my ears droop because I'm a little sad about this whole thing, and I'm going to. Am I small enough to move through the
Yeah. Cat, you can
fire
move
cat?
onto the cat. It's just fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I move through to where Twilight is and help?
Help in what way? Because they're currently burning in water.
Well, how can I help them?
Repeat that.
Do you have any? How could I possibly help them?
Define what you mean by help. You could
I
try
think
to join them. You could attempt to pull them out. You could
No,
try
I
to
don't-
push
I
them
don't-
deeper.
don't
maybe
push me deeper. Don't push me deeper.
yes.
Do it.
Really depends on what your definition of help is.
Maybe run around to try to investigate more, see if I can figure out how to either turn the heat off or like whatever is going on there.
Alrighty, so you can do that from where you're standing. I need
Keep close to the
a Arcana check.
Sorry, I just turned off my.
Do you know how to roll skills before we roll that?
So
If you go, oh, yep, you got it. Good job. It's hot. There's a flaming cat in front of you. It might be related. The cat seemed to have just jumped out of the fire. So maybe if you can put out the cat, it will stop boiling? Maybe?
Maybe. Being the key word.
do I still have my bonus action?
You still have all your actions. You haven't used anything.
Okay.
You just went, let me do a think. I'm not trained in magic, but sure, that thing's on fire. That thing's boiling. They may be connected.
All right. Well, can I smack the big cat with my quarterstaff, and then I would like to use a hop back
A bunny hop
to get
back?
out of it.
Yes, you can. Go ahead and swing that staffing staff. You're gonna beat the
Nice.
snot out of the cat. As you're just like, I've got a stick. You're facing the wrong way, buddy. There's a part of you that don't need to be pointing this way. Stab! There's a yelp from the cat. As that is going to be a total of... Normally it would be 14, however, it's resistant. Bringing it down to 7.
Oh, this is why you need Shalala.
As well. As you smack it with the stick, flames stoke over its body and surge at you. Why did that not roll properly? What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. You were going to take some fire damage in retaliation. You were going to take 3 fire damage from the attack. And you can jump up to 2 squares away.
Was that right? I think I jumped.
You jumped 1.
Was that right? Oh, okay.
You can jump 1 if you want, but you can also jump 2. It's up to you.
There?
Yep.
Okay.
You have jumped away. Anything else? Remember. Ooh, since you are bloodied, we are going to go into your tokens, and we're going to put the bloody token on you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that too.
Same.
It just helps your healer go, oh god, you're dying, oh god, you're dying.
Oh wait, the healer's in the water though.
The other healer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The one that can actually heal.
I can heal. You
Twilight
just haven't
can, they've
met-
just got a mad plan and have jumped into a pot of boiling water.
I didn't know the
So they're
pot
putting
of
soup
water
there?
was boiling at the time.
It's on fire.
This is how
The
Xmas plans
surface is
usually go.
literally on fire.
Continuing on, Ember, is that it for you?
That's it. Yep.
Okay, make sure you mark off you used one of your rabbit hops you see where at the top right of your sheet.
Yes. Okay, so go. I see.
The
Got it.
bottom number. Top number is your max, bottom number is how many you have left.
Got it. Thank you.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to some moats. This moat is going to moat Daisy. Nope, they're not. They're going to shoot the rocks next to him. This one is going to move over here and try to also moat Daisy. It's 13. No such luck. This one over here is just going to try to shoot the rabbit. That's a crit fail. They think the rabbit is that rock on their left. They're not all that bright. That brings us to the Sentinel. The Sentinel is going to step in this way to try to cover Callie. Attacking with their longsword. That's going to hit for 10. Not quite dead, but still alive. That brings us to Luma. Luma is kind of a little bit stuck right now, as they are going to try to Withering Mark the thing next to him. No. Oh, they're out of range of the cat. Damn. So yeah, the one next to him. Con save. They managed to mark it. And then they're going to throw some healing to Daisy. That's Withering Mark. Not what I wanted. Daisy, 6 HP.
Heard.
Brings us to this moat, who's going to continue to kill the mouse. These fire things have a
No,
thing
not
about
the
mice. That is a 16. That's going to hit. It's going to be 3 fire damage. The Sentinel's going to block it, bringing it down to 1. Nope. Yes. Cool. Alright. That's going to bring us to this moat, who's going to try to murder Luma. They're going to miss, but take 1 fire damage in retaliation. Not fire damage. 1 radiant damage in retaliation from the Withering Mark. I don't think anyone that's been withered has hit their attack. No, the cat did. Daisy.
Yeah, just fell. Right. Well, there's a quote-unquote bloodied flame moat next to me, so you know the deal. Stabby stab.
Stab, stab, stab. That's going to hit.
I do like these high rolls.
9 damage, and that's exactly what you needed, but I need a deck save.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
As it blows up in your face.
Hey,
You saved,
you know
so
what?
none of the damage gets you, as you managed to get away when it explodes.
And this is why I love being a Vulpin, because Vulpins get to add their int mod to their deck saves.
Nice.
That's why it's a +5. I'm not proficient, and I just have a +5.
Nice. Does it
Right.
always add? Or is it a reaction
Yes.
thing?
It's a racial thing.
Nice.
That said, I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity, because I'm going to move there.
That's a 15. I think that misses.
That will. And then I will get up to there to help out point, and that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. That brings us to Twilight. Twilight, you are going to take some burning damage since you're still in the fire.
Oh, okay.
That is a
Give me
total.
this.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yep.
It's
How
a
much?
total of 7 fire damage.
Oh, that's more than half. I like to use my ward, not my surge now.
If I remember correctly, that needs to be an attack. Reroll it?
Oh, yeah, it's an attack. Never mind. I am now in the soup.
Yep. So that knocks out Twilight.
I'm in the.
Okay, so I thought I had the stupid idea that was maybe okay, and then you just went and did the stupid idea of just.
I was
However,
going
luckily for
Uh-oh.
Twilight, when they lose consciousness, the moving water throws them out. So they fall unconscious over there. Well, they're not unconscious, they're dying, but they're not actively burning in the water anymore.
Oh, because the racial thing was already triggered, wasn't it?
No, they just
Yeah,
it had to
no.
be an attack.
Has to be
Oh.
attack.
Well,
Really?
reroll it
water
because I might be
attacked you?
wrong, but I think it
Because
is.
it says yeah, it is. It says that the water did not attack me.
Yeah, no, that is
Lame.
No, water did
attack
not
deals.
attack.
Yeah, that's just an environmental.
Lame.
I had see. I was hoping it was less than 7, less.
Then
I had
4.
the other 4 because I had a 3-step plan this time. My plan is now ready to go.
As Twilight is now on the ground dying.
No, I'm just having a nap. I'm having a nap.
Yeah, the burn marks are another problem. Lucky for you, the cat doesn't want to kill you. There's a rabbit that needs to be murdered. So it's gonna go after the rabbit. So it's going to leap forward and lash out with its claws, and the rabbit, feeling their lucky foot twitch, is going to duck. And it's going to miss. And I shot, and I missed. And I shot again, and I missed.
Missed.
But that brings us to
Missed.
Callie. Callie's just trying not to die in the back over there as his flame boats are being rude. That is going to be a 15. They're going to manage to hit for 8 force damage. They're going to detonate that one, causing both of these guys to need a dex save. Both of them are going to fail. Both of them are taking 4 damage. That does free up our little mouse, as they are going to be running this way to join the fight. Brings us to the scout. They've got a little more in the clear, so they're moving up. They're going to shoot the one on the left. 25. 7 damage. Which brings us to Point. Point, you see a deer get launched out of the bubble.
My goodness, he's dead. He wasn't even a cleric. This
I'm
is
having a nap.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm
buddy.
gonna move here. I will take the attack of opportunity.
Alrighty, they're going to try to burn you to death. Set your
Yes,
spikes
yes.
on fire. That's a 15. I think that misses. Yes, it
Yes,
does.
that misses. Like goodness. How far is the gerbine?
They're technically 1 square back. They're back there.
Let me see. Yeah,
I
okay.
have it so nobody can see what's going on. I am too far scrolled down. My bad, people that are watching.
All right. I am going to dash then.
Okay. Where are
I'm
you
just
dashing?
gonna get here.
Gotcha. You're standing right next to the big moon.
Yes. I'm not in it though.
As you run up, you're like, "Da-da-da-da-da-da-da." You just see the cat watch you go by, just like, I'm gonna murder that here in a minute.
Yeah, I figured. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring us to Siggs. Siggs, you and the back team are starting to take control over the second area. However, you do hear the thud of a body hitting the ground to the north.
Rip.
I'm actually going to.
I can't really scroll in enough that you'd actually be able to see everything.
That's okay. I think
There
I'm
we go.
actually going to dash.
Where are you dashing, dear
Oh no,
Siggs?
I want to go to the left. I know that.
We're going to the left.
Right. There it goes. What? Here. There you go.
40 feet.
Yeah. Right. Let's do right here.
Gotcha. And is that it for Siggs?
Yes.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to one of the Ember Motes who wants to murder people. So they're going to try to light the fox on fire. That's a crit fail. They have done a lot of those. As they keep looking at dirt and going, oh!
Not complaining.
Which brings us to our dear crow friend, who is going to throw down some magic and crit fail as well. Him and the fucking moats. But he's gonna use his telekinesis to yeet the moth.
Yeet.
He,
Ember.
Am I close enough to hit the cat?
Yes. You have flanking.
I-
Well, no. Twilight's unconscious. Never mind. But you can smack
if you
the cat.
you can get flanking if you go one to the left.
Yep, you can do that too.
So if I move one to the left, can I initiate flanking?
Yep.
Okay. And how do I get this moving business? Okay, there we go.
If you just drag, you can then use your arrow keys in your keyboard to move around.
Oh, thank you. Yes. There.
Everything you own in a box to the left. Just don't put it on the deer. They'll die.
All right. So I moved, and then can I
Beat the crap out of
try
it? Yeah.
get my quarterstaff?
Yeah, get it. Jesus Christ, Ember. That's what, your third or fourth crit? Roll 20
Very
likes
nice.
you. Did you bribe the roll 20?
Of
That's
course.
going to be 13 damage. However, as you boop it in the butt with a stick again, the flames are going to get you. You're going to take 4 fire damage, retaliation. And then you're going to punch it.
For a bonus action?
Yep.
Owie, but I guess so. Yeah, I'll punch it.
Gotcha. Actually, that isn't 13 damage. It resists. That is 6 damage. So that's going to hit. 6 damage down to 3. And it is going to be hot, so when you punch a little bunny paw in there, actually, you're going to kick it, because feet.
Big thumpy.
You burn the bottom of your foot a little bit, taking 3 more fire damage.
All right.
Alrighty, anything else? This map is so
No.
red, I can't see anybody's freaking health bars.
Yeah.
Oh god, Ember's almost dead.
Yep.
Alright.
Good.
That will bring us to an Ember Moat somewhere who's going to try to murder Callie, because Callie's here now. Boop. That's going to hit. It's going to do 5 damage to the little mouse. Actually, instead of that, Luma's going to try to stop that. Luma's going to stop all of that. So no damage to the little mouse. They were hoping to save it, but they can't save anybody else because they're all the way up there. She's working on it. But that brings us to the moat. That brings us to the other moat. Where is this one? There it is. They're going to try to murder the rabbit. Because they keep critting everything. It's an 8. They missed the rabbit. Brings us to the sentinel. He's going to come charging up this way. Try to cover for Luma. Swing his sword. He's going to hit. 11 slashing damage. This one's pretty banged up down here. Bring us to Luma. Luma's going to take off this way, going as quick as they can. They can't quite reach Twilight. But you know who they can reach? The rabbit. Rabbit, here, have some of that. 6 HP back to you. So they're going to throw a Withering Mark on somebody. It's going to have to be that guy. As they are going for a Withering Mark. They are going to succeed in withering them. Try to stop that little moat from being a little shithead. As far as they can get. They have their reaction back. I'm going to put this bubble on her so I remember that she can help. Nope, not cancel. I want to put the bubble. Make it purple. There we go. Which then brings us to an ember moat somewhere else. That's going to try to murder the sentinel for stabbing him. Explosions! The sentinel has a shield, though, and is unharmed. Daisy. There is a slightly burning deer to the north. And a
Well,
rabbit who looks like is standing in front of a giant cat.
Well, I mean, I'm a fighter. What do you expect me to do about this? Not that much. I can't heal things. I can stab things and keep an eye on things. So I will do what I do best, and that is keep an eye on things, which means I'll be stabbing the flame thingy in front of me.
Fair. Get it.
Pretty
It's an
sure
11.
11 does not hit.
That is going to miss. As it goes, I'm here, I'm here. Whew, now I'm not. And then comes back after you pull your rapier back. And you can almost see the little flame finger slipping you off.
No, that's not very nice.
You did just try
But
to stab it.
fair.
You would not be
I
able
will
to
move.
dodge around that corner because it is cover, but you would just be able to go the other way for 15.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, if you want to
So
go
it's
to the
here.
left, you just go through the difficult terrain.
Yes, so D5. This would do what? 15?
You wouldn't be able to go there. You are
Oh,
blocked by that.
I can't. Gotcha.
Yeah, you'd have to go the other way
Oh,
around.
oh, that way. Gotcha.
No, this way. That's 10 feet.
Damn it.
15. That one's not a solid wall, it's a rock. You can go around it.
I'll stay there.
So it's difficult terrain. Alrighty. Anything else?
Yeah. No.
Alrighty. That is
Hi.
going to bring us to Twilight, who's dead, so I need a private death save.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Cool.
Fair enough, yeah. You dead?
Brings us to the cat. Cat's going to try to murder the hedgehog. 18. Are you going to luck?
Yes, I'm gonna
So I
look. I
thought.
have to.
Go ahead and roll
How
that.
many you have left, Point?
That's his last one.
This is my last one.
That's going to be a miss.
Thank you, luck point.
Which brings us to Callie. Callie's going to try to save the sentinel. They're all too far away from each other. That's going to hit 17, dishing out 8 force damage. Fortunately, it's still alive. Brings us to the scout. They're going to try to shoot the same one. They're going to hit. 12 damage as that one detonates in the sentinel's face. They manage to dodge. And the scout is going to get on the move. So they are dashing this way. Trying to go in for some backup. Bringing us to Point. There's a cat that wants to eat you, and you don't think your spikes are going to help. Considering the bitch is made out of rock.
Oh dear. Gonna move here. How far? No! I thought it was 15! I counted 15 in my head! No! My life is over!
Well, Twilight's almost is.
I'm just gonna curl up.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go back into the fetal position. If I disengage with the cat, I will die, so
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna curl up into a ball.
Gotcha.
That is it.
That's going to bring us to Sigs. Sigs, what you going to do?
I think I'm actually gonna go here. And what's the life of the flame below me?
I don't think
Is it
it's
gone?
injured. No, that one hasn't been injured.
Yeah, I'll target the flame below me.
You're gonna hit it? You're gonna hit it both times. That is going to be 17 damage. It's still alive.
I'll just
Anything else? Oh, right, that's over here. And is that it for you? Hello?
Yeah. Hear me?
Anything else?
Oh, that's good.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to a fire moat here in a second. I'm fighting with the thing, so give me one moment. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to a fire moat who's probably down here in the south. Nope, they're trying to murder Daisy. So they're going to try to spark a fire on Daisy's tail. They miss.
Yeah.
It's a dirty tail, apparently. A dirty, dirty tail. Sorry, that was bad. That's going to bring us to Hollow Flame, who's running over here. He's going to launch a bolt of arcane energy. He's going to hit that one behind, dishing out... That's Callie. He's going to do 13 damage to this one. Still alive. He is going to use his bonus action to shove Luma again. He's shoving Luma a lot today. That's going to bring us to Ember. Ember, what you doing?
Sorry, say goodnight to a kid. All right.
Those dastardly
And now,
kids coming
let's
in the way
see.
of D&D.
Yes.
They?
Well, let's see. Looking up at the cat in front of me, I'd like to make one last quarterstaff, and when my feet are a little bit burned, so I don't really want to use my feet again, but I'd like to do, you know how jackrabbits do their little punchy fighting thing, so I'd like to
Yeah.
do a little bit of a punchy fight at his face. And then I'd like to use my last rabbit hop if I can to hop behind this rock two squares to the right.
Gotcha. So go ahead and swing that quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's going to hit.
Right.
You're going to deal 5 damage down to 2. And they are going to light you on fire for 1 fire damage.
And okay, let me get that damage. Then I'd like to use my bunny claws to scratch at his face.
Yeah.
I thought you were bunny hopping. Oh, no, you're
Oh,
just
bunny.
fisticuffing.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, you're going to punch the snot out of him. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to hit. You're
Okay.
still flanking, so it's even higher. That's going to be 3 damage, as you're going to take some more fire. That is going to be 4 fiery damages.
Then I'd like to hop out of there.
Do note you do not have your bonus action, so it will get an attack opportunity. Nope. You've got mobile, never mind. You can move out just fine.
So
You don't even have to use your bunny hop, you can just back up.
okay.
That is a pillar. Are you going to try to jump on top of it? Or
Sorry, I thought maybe I could get her
do 1 down?
over it or behind it.
1 down.
Is that high?
Oh, no, that's a fallen pillar. Never mind. I'm just looking at it weird. Yeah, you can jump on that just fine.
Boom, boom. That's okay?
Yep.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
thought it was standing up straight. I looked at the map wrong. My apologies.
All right,
Is that
and
it for Happy Bunny?
that's it.
Alrighty. Brings us to an Ember Moat who's going to murder somebody somewhere. They want Callie still. That's 20. They're going to hit Callie as the mouse is getting burnt to a crisp in the back. That brings us to this one's probably the one. Nope, it's the one over here. They're going to try to murder Sigs. It's a
Hey.
miss, but they take 1 damage from the moat or the mark. Brings us to the Sentinel. The Sentinel's going to go charging at this one, trying to protect Callie. Swing your sword. He's going to hit. He's going to do 8 damage. He's going to injure this one back here as they're starting to gain traction. Luma is going to fly, is going to run up this way. They're going to try to throw a mark on the cat.
Not the cat. Not the cat.
The cat's going to save. So the cat doesn't get affected. And then she's going to use Healing Ward. Get the hell up, you stupid deer. You have 8 HP.
Nice.
And you are no longer dying. You and your crit failed death saves.
Oh.
So that brings us to Daisy. As Luma is very much out of position now. And might be murdered by a cat, but they saved the deer.
Well, that's what matters. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Well, I will be taking AOO as I leave the flame square.
Blam! That's a 6. They missed.
Perfect.
Have they hit
25
any of their attack opportunities? I think they've missed like 90% of them.
So, 25 feet gets me over there,
Uh-huh.
so I can help them out. Yield stabby stabby, which is actually
18.
that one, which
Yep,
I'm
that
assuming
hits.
does hit.
9 damages.
Cool.
Which is
So I
going to
got
heavily
that.
injure it.
Perfect. Pass.
Oh, brings us to Twilight. Twilight, you are regaining consciousness as your burns aren't as bad as they were, as you're laying on the ground going, oh shit, where's my mace? As you did drop it when you got launched.
Oh, it's in the water again.
It is not.
Oh, oh thank God. That would have been bad. I'm lying
However,
on the ground. Oh,
it
it.
is over here.
Oh, okay. I'll grab it later. I look at it. I look at the cat.
It ends this turn.
Yep.
The end of your turn, at the end of Luma's turn, Bless will fall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not good.
Okay, cool. I cast sleep again. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
It should be better now.
Sure, go right ahead and try, buddy.
Alrighty,
I'm gonna
I just
try.
need to put it down. Here we go.
Yep.
I just need to give you access.
Don't you dare sleep me.
So
no,
the
is
that where you want it?
they did.
Yeah.
No,
No.
read your spell description right now.
Yeah. I am
Please, for the
looking.
love of God.
I'm looking. I'm going to.
You have
Rest
the
of the party,
lowest amount of
shush.
HP.
No, I'm going
Shush.
to. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it like this.
Shushing.
I'm going to do it like that. So only 2 of us are affected, and the mouse.
Alrighty. So
This is the best,
you did
this is the best
23.
outcome. This is the best outcome. This is the best outcome.
No, it's not.
Twilight is put to sleep.
Yep.
Yep.
Point
Echo.
is put to
Or,
sleep.
Point. Yep.
The
Can you
cat
put to sleep?
is not put to sleep.
Damn it!
Yep.
Yep.
I was hopeful.
Because technically, the mouse also gets put to sleep. But it's already unconscious, so it just gets put into deeper magical sleep. So,
Wouldn't it be ignored then?
technically, yeah, it didn't make an effect, so.
Okay.
Holy
So,
shit.
you'll see Point just kind of fall over. Is Point still curled up back there, isn't he?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
It uncurls me.
oh right.
I lose so much AC in my bonus damage if I get missed. I am dead, Twilight. You have killed me.
This is how every time sleep gets used. Always knocks out the
Holy
party,
shit.
not the
I'm revoking your sleep privileges. Only I could use sleep.
Twilight's asleep. As you see him look up after being healed and go, I got this! Cast a spell and then pass the fuck back out. And then Point wavers and then slams onto the ground, falling asleep.
I thought we did enough damage to the kitty. No.
It's not bloodied.
You
I
barely heard it.
I don't know how much it really has, so I'm just taking a guess.
You knew it had at least
Fair,
25.
That's fair.
Yeah, but then there was 2 attacks.
It has not been bloodied,
Uh,
meaning it has at least 14-ish, 14 to 13 damage at minimum.
Mm.
Between the two of you,
yeah.
you had like 18.
Yep.
So,
Hey, at least I got 2
you
of
see
them.
the cat look back and just like,
Confusion?
I'm gonna murder the moth. So they're gonna go murder moth.
Yay!
Fuck.
At least the moth is not infected.
They're gonna miss the moth as the moth just like, I just, and then ducks as the flaming paw almost takes their head off. I was saying something. It takes another paw. She ducks again.
I want to yell at the person right now.
Kelly's gonna try to blast their way up there because the party's starting to drop and they don't know why. They're gonna hit. They're gonna do 7. They haven't quite blasted their way through, but they're trying. They're gonna stay behind the sentinel. This guy's gonna send an arrow to the back, trying to clear the back. They're gonna hit. 5 damage, still alive. They're gonna move behind cover. Point, you're asleep. There's nothing you can do because there's no save.
I am unequivocally mad right now.
Sigs.
At least you're not
Oh,
dead.
it just lasts
Until somebody wakes him up, or
I literally would
a
have
night
gotten him
pest.
out of the bubble this round if I wasn't asleep.
So Sigs, what are you doing?
Well,
Besides,
cat or attack the flame. You have +2 to attack the flame.
I'm just stunned at what I just watched. That's all. Like, just
So is everybody.
Daisy is also face palming heavily.
yeah, it's just like deep breath, like just like it's
The
like
deer might have had
impressive
a
and
concussion.
disappointed. Yeah,
The deer might have had a concussion getting thrown out of the water bubble.
Might have. I said they did.
Uh,
What you gonna do, Six?
Everything's okay, folks. Everything's okay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go after the cat.
Okay.
And just,
It's a 10,
right
that's gonna
here.
miss. It's a 17, that's gonna hit. That's gonna deal 7 damage because you're affected by bless. Blessing of the Dawn. Anything else? Oh, also you take fire damage. You take 1 fire damage because the cat is hot.
Oof.
This cat is on fire.
Literally.
Yes, it is.
Anything else from Sigs?
I'm just like, what? I think
Anger?
I'm just gonna, yeah, right here,
Okay.
right there, and that's it.
Brings us to an ember moat. The fox ran away, so they're gonna chase the fox. They're gonna come over here and shoot at him.
Mean.
That's a crit as they get you right in the back of the head as you're not paying attention to behind you. You're just staring at Twilight going, fucking really?
Nope.
And you get hit in the back of the head by the fire.
How much?
6. Or at least it would be if Luma wasn't here, and Luma didn't say no, so no damage.
Thank you, Luna.
As Luma is attempting to dodge the cat that's trying to murder her. That brings us to Hollow Flame. As Hollow Flame is very confused because he can't see what's going on. So he's going to try to free up the others. He's going to miss again. He's just going to stay there for now. Ember. You don't know what the deer did. But he woke up for a second. Cast something. And then everybody's asleep again.
You would have seen him cast a spell, yes, at least.
I think it was the concussion.
It's definitely the concussion. This is as bad as the time you bullshitted on Strahd and got disintegrated. But Ember, I think you're muted. I don't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I was muted for a bit. Can I dash the long way around?
now. Define the
it-
long way around.
It looks, is this like a, for lack of a better word, is this like a little,
Wondering.
She's
What-
wondering if she can go through here.
yeah.
Yeah, you can go through there just fine.
Okay.
You probably would you have a dash then.
No, you don't even have to dash. They just can move over there. It's 20 feet.
Yeah,
Second.
you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Gosh, I need to be on the arrow. Okay, the select one. Okay.
If you pick up your token and hold
There we
left click and click the right mouse button, you can get an arrow that way to measure out.
I always have issues. with
I
that.
right click.
So left click and hold on your token, then you can start moving around while you're holding with left click. If you right click while you're moving it, it will make an arrow for you. Just don't let go of your left mouse button. Click
I'll have to
on your token and hold it so you can move it around.
Okay.
And when you have it in a different square, right click, it'll make an arrow for you. Close enough.
That. Okay.
You were here. You
Yeah.
moved 35 feet.
Yeah.
As you are on the stone side of the moon. It's kind of darker on that side, and you think you see a pink man walking around the side of it, but you're not sure. His name might
A
be
pink
Flo.
man.
It
Oh,
was a joke.
yeah, I got it.
Well, what you doing over there?
I'm looking to see if there's any way to get towards the Gerbine in the middle without
on
having
this
become
side?
real hair.
Because the stone is wrapped around the bubble, and the flat side of the moon is covering that side of the bubble, so you wouldn't be able to see it from there.
And
Unless you know
looking
how
to
to swim through stone somehow.
no,
Not level
not
one.
currently.
Not currently.
Oh, I see. That's a moon. Okay. Yeah. So, how far to the north can I see from where I am?
There is a large woody tree right behind this area, so not very far.
Okay. All right. So,
A woody tree, that's how that's described. There's a big tree back there.
past the moon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that's
If you look,
it's all.
all of this right here is tree.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
You can barely see it under the smoke, but it is there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I did 35 feet. I guess could I scooch one more?
Yep.
And then just do a scooch. Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
That's only your normal move, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you still have
Oh,
your
is it?
action. You still
Oh.
have your action and your bonus. You haven't used any of that.
Can I move? How much can I move more?
If you
My-
dash, you can move another 40.
Yep. Let's do it.
Where are you gonna go?
I'd like to keep going around the backside to see if there's another way to access this really pretty magical soup.
So you're going around the back of the moon, or you're going around the back of the tree?
Swoop.
Or back of the moon to see if there's any
So
way
you're
in between
effectively
any of the
moving over
pillars
here.
supporting. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it's a giant bubble of water floating in between the crescent of the moon.
Okay.
So you'd still have to jump in from that way as well.
All
It's
right.
good to check. But no, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Anything else from Ember?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
That's going to bring us to an Ember moat somewhere. Because you really rhyme with this attack. As this one's going to try to murder the Sentinel. Blah-blah! They're going to miss. Brings us to this one, who's probably hunting somebody else. Where is this one? They want to murder Sigs. La Spark. That's a crit fail. They got distracted by Daisy's dirty tail, apparently. As this Sentinel back here is going to try to murder this moat. He's going to hit it. Damn thing only had 1 HP. It's going to explode. He is going to try to dodge. Successfully dodged. He's fine. Which means he can start coming this way. Because everything in the back is dead. Brings us to Luma. Luma's going to take the dodge action because that cat's about to try to kill her.
Probably.
And then they're going to use their bonus action. There's not really much point in healing either of you. So they're going to heal Daisy.
Huh.
Daisy, take 8
Alright.
HP. Because they were going to heal Twilight and Point, but they're not getting targeted and they're on the ground, so.
Oh, I am back to full.
Yep. That brings us to Daisy.
Cool. So I'll start off my action, try to stab the flame thing.
Also, you have
Luckily-
lost Bless. Bless has just fallen.
Oh, I will take it off. Thank you.
Still
that was
22,
gonna be
so-
20 plus 2. Yeah. For
10 damage as it detonates. Sigs and Daisy need a dex save.
heard.
Save. Save. Neither of you take damage. You're fine.
Perfect. Then if I recall, it's only like what? Moving through one allied square is
5 feet extra.
additional. Cool. 30 feet will get me next to Twilight, but I've already used my action.
Yep.
So in my turn.
That's going to bring us to Twilight, who's asleep. Just snoring happily on the ground. Brings us to the cat. Daisy went past, so they're going to switch targets, go after Daisy. They're going to crit fail, so it doesn't matter. As Luma jumps on the paw and yanks it out of the way, being the menace that she is. Brings us to Callie. Callie's in the clear now, so Callie's going to be rushing up this way. Taking a shot. They're going to hit. Doing 6 force damage to the last Ember Moat. Bringing us to the scout, who's going to lean around, take a shot of his own. He's going to hit. He's going to deal 5 damage to that one as well. Bringing us to Point, who's asleep. Bringing us to Sigs.
Daisy would have yelled out like, "Sigs, if you can wake one of those two up, that'd be great."
I don't know how to do that.
Use your action to kick them.
Okay.
Or just slightly shake them. In Twilight's case, absolutely kick them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twilight deserves to be kicked.
But in the,
So add to my concussion. Okay.
you earned
So
it.
can I kick him right here?
Are you kicking Twilight or Point?
I'm gonna kick Twilight.
You kick him dead in the face, and he wakes his ass up.
Ow. My head hurts even more now.
Well, hopefully that's a reminder not to do that again.
As the giant cat tries to swipe at you from behind, but you manage to jump out of the way. Anything else from Six?
I'm good.
Alrighty. That brings us to the Ember Moat, who's still alive. Who's going to try to murder Luma back there. They have disadvantage. Luma's too quick for him and does a hip slide. Sliding out of the way. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Bringing us to Hollow Flame, who's rushing forward now.
Oh,
did I skip somebody? No.
No.
He's over here. He's going to move this way. He's going to take a shot at the moat himself, trying to clear the way. He's going to miss again. He's not going to pull anybody, so everybody else is fine. Bringing us to Ember. Ember, you're on the other side. What you doing? You hear the sound of stupidity waking up. Ember?
Are you muted?
I'm muting. Sorry, there's just loud kids, so
You're good.
keep it muted.
You're good.
I'm going to continue towards what looks like the entryway towards the crescent. So I'm going to just keep moving that way. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And I don't have anything. I guess action like a search. Could I use search for my action and try to search for a way to access the magic bubble,
You could jump in it.
just like Twilight did?
Yep. It's gonna
Oh.
burn, but it's boiling water.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly stopping you. It looks like the rapids are gonna make it a little difficult to swim into it, so you're gonna have to power your way through. But it's not like I need to find a door.
Okay.
You can get in from anywhere, save
Oh,
for
yeah?
behind the moon. You just gotta launch yourself at it, and it's gonna burn because it's boiling water.
But I guess I can try that. Okay. So move to. I can't access it from where I am right now.
Yep, you can. You just run right at it and dive in.
Okay, let's try it.
I mean,
You need a
you
strength save.
You might not die.
Well, if I die, I've learned a lot. So.
That's hopefully what happens. Yes.
Okay. Strength save.
Yep, strength save.
That's no good.
Is you're gonna dive head first in there, and you're gonna take some fire damage. That is going to be a total of 7 fire damage as you unfortunately boil and get knocked out.
Yep.
Unlucky for you, though, that does mean you are launched out over here.
Ah.
Because rapids.
Oh my god.
So unfortunately, you are now unconscious, which ends your turn. As your staff clatters to the ground. Point, I need a acrobatics check.
How?
You're unconscious, never mind. You get bonked and woken up. As Ember's staff hits you in the back of the head.
It all worked out in the end.
I guess so.
So
How angry are you, man? How angry is that?
we'll get to that in a minute. As Ember is dying over there now. That's going to bring us to Sentinel. He's going to jump the moat. He's going to hit. He's going to deal 5 damage. So that brings us to Luma. Luma is going to shift over this way. She's going to keep up her dodge action. Because she's trying to keep y'all alive. And she's going to use Healing Word on the rabbits. 5 healing to Ember. Which means Ember is no longer dying. But they are prone. So Ember, just put +5 on your... Or actually, just put 5 instead of +5. It will replace the number in it because you go up from 0. There you go. You are on the ground. You have lost your staff, but you are conscious once more. Daisy.
Quick reminder on flanking like the advantage through things. Because let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because 30 feet would get me to right there where I'm
As long as
pinging.
you're on the other edge from SIGs, you'd be fine. It's only in the corners that it gets weird.
Okay, cool.
So you could
'Cause
point from
wait,
here, 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 or here.
I mean, my speed gets me to here because I have to move through Luma. And I'm trying to set other people up. So we will move there and we will stab the fire kitty.
Gotcha.
Er,
That
a
is
9.
gonna be a miss.
Yeah.
As it
that's
suddenly
okay.
rears up out of the way and you miss it.
Yep, that's all I got though, unfortunately.
Brings us to Twilight, who's on the ground. Twilight, if you cast Sleep again, I will beat you.
Doesn't have spell slots, so luckily it can't happen.
Fair.
He is muted.
But saying, do you want me to do my turn?
Yes,
or
it's your
wait
turn. You're
until
awake.
next week? I know, but or wait until
We'll
next week. 'cause
get a few
I-
more. We'll get to the end of the round and then, or that is
Okay.
the end of the round.
And Echo, I
We'll go
have
for one more
spell
round.
point, and I have spell points, not spell slots. So
Either way, you've already used all of them.
I still can do cantrips. I
You
use
can do
Toll the
that
Dead.
with spell slots too. Who are you tolling
Yeah.
the dead? Please tell me it's not the party.
No, it's the big kitty.
Okay, good.
I have expected it to go to my face.
Is that the wisdom or con? I think it's wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
That's
Wisdom,
a 16,
12.
which means that you fail. Would have been 1 damage anyway.
Aww.
Anything? Are you going to stay on the ground or are you going to stand up?
No, I'm gonna stay on the ground because I just got kicked in the face, and my
Okay.
face hurts now.
Alrighty. Brings us to the Ember Maw. The Ember Maw is going to attempt to murder. The moth keeps healing people, so they're going to try to murder them.
God damn it.
Actually, no, they're just going to use this. I need a dexterity saving throw from Daisy, Luma, Siggs, Twilight, and Point.
I'm on the ground, so is that disadvantage?
No, it doesn't affect it.
Okay.
So, is that everybody? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Siggs, you don't have Bless anymore. It has ended. But that's still a save. Daisy is going to fail. Twilight's going to fail. Echo's going to fail. And not you. Luma is going to succeed. So Luma and Siggs are going to take 7 fire damage. The rest are going to take 14.
Okay, I like to use my fate again.
This would
My
be an
vigor.
attack, so yes, you'd be able to use it.
Woohoo! Okay, so I go. Okay, I was at 8. Let's roll the d12.
Buddy, you
10 plus my con mod, which is 3. So that's 13.
buddy.
What?
I thought that already triggered so far as combat.
No.
No,
No.
I didn't have
No.
to trigger it.
Oh, it had. Oh,
No.
never mind.
He can trigger it, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. That's the only time you can trigger it, though.
Yeah. So 8. Down to -6. Go back up. I had 13. So I'm at 7. Woohoo! Hooray! Nope, I did math wrong. 6.
So,
No.
Point, are you still?
Yep.
Did you get knocked back out?
I am. Yep, I am out.
Oh no!
I have done equivalent of 8 damage to this whole 3 hours.
But you know what you haven't done?
So sorry.
You
Die.
haven't knocked out a party member. You're winning there.
True.
Yeah.
As that area is now obscured. That brings us to Callie. Callie's going to attempt to murder Dart over there. It's a 21, 9 force damage. They're freaking trying over here to clear the way so they can come help. It has not worked as of yet, but they're working on it.
I mean, they could just go past the flames if they want to, anyways.
Yeah, but then it's going to attack y'all from behind. They want to help y'all focus. That's a crit fail.
That's fair.
Point, I need a death save. It's going to be private. At the top of your thing, it should have toggle, whisper.
Yep.
You want to whisper to GM.
It's just not coming up like my sheet for some reason.
Oh, Your internet might be a little bit slow and it's trying.
Okay, now it's up. Death savings throws.
Make sure it's
It-
on private.
Where do I click to do? It's like
The top of your sheet, you should see public and 2GM.
yes,
have it
I
marked
have
to
2GM, but
Okay.
like where do I do the?
Click the word
here it
death
is.
save.
Oh, yeah.
I-
Right under your HP.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is, if I die, I will haunt you, Twilight. Fed by days.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
bring us to 6.
Great. You know, it's
You are currently heavily obscured and can't see the cat right now.
see. Yeah.
So if you attack, it will be with disadvantage. I'm looking forward to next week when we get to hear Point be thoroughly annoyed.
I hate this because Echo would forgive him, but me as the player is royally pissed off.
Oh yeah, that's.
I wasn't trying to.
We'll get to it after
Mhm.
session. Siggs, what you up to?
I'm just gonna move right here.
Do note that. Oh, nope, it can't see you. No, wait. It can see you,
I still
so
can't see.
do you want to move out? Because
Uh,
you know it can see it in there. Because you saw it do it before.
Yeah.
So you do still want to move over there?
Yep.
Okay, so it has an advantage attack. It's going to get a 23, which means it's going to hit. 4 slashing, 3 fire for a total of 7 damage. Unfortunately, Luma can't see, so she can't protect you.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Wait. You didn't use your action.
Oh, really not much for me to do.
You can prepare an action if you want.
I don't know what my options are.
Whatever you can think of.
No, it's okay. I'll go ahead and.
Do you want to take the dodge action to give yourself things disadvantage on attacks against you?
Yes, I'll do that. I'll dodge.
Fine. So we're going to put the add-on. Brings us to the Ember Moat. You can't see anybody over there. So they're going to attempt to murder the Sentinel in the back. That's going to be 11. It misses. Brings us to good Hollow Flame. He's going to try to shoot. He's going to hit. He's going to deal 11. He kills the moat and detonates it. Which means if his buddy's taking fire damage. Not you. I want the moat. Whoops. I broke my... Uh-oh. Give me that back. Alright, that is 3 fire damage to him. Which brings us to Ember. Ember, that area is now covered in ash and you are on the ground. It will be half your movement speed to stand up. So 20 feet.
All right. How about I'll stand, but then if I hide within the smoky area,
Mm-hmm.
is that like I would do is that a dex saving throw?
It'd be a stealth check.
A stealth
Do
check.
note the
Okay.
ashes is going to disappear. Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, you make a stealth check. Do note you know that ash is going to settle here in a minute.
Yes. Okay. I guess can I move towards the ash and hide?
Do note as soon as it drops, it's going to be able to see you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So if you want to hide, it'd
can
be better
see-
else to dive behind one of the pillars behind
Rocks.
you.
Okay. Even okay. Let's do that then. We'll just dive behind a pillar. Let's see. That?
That would work.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me a stealth check. You are decently stealthed. So you use part of your movement to get up, and then you stealthed. Okay. That would have been your action and your movement. Anything else?
I'm good for now.
Gotcha. It's going to bring us to the Sentinel. He's going to move up here. He's not entirely sure what's going on there, so he's going to hold his action ready to help when he can see. Luma cannot see, but they saw Point get exploded on, so they're going to shift this way, reach around him, stab herself with one of his pins, so she finds him. She is going to use her magic to pump the boy full of healing magic for a total of 13 HP.
Thank you, Luba. I will never speak bad of you again.
You didn't to begin with.
We don't know
I
that.
did last. Well, I did out of character last session, but now
And
That's
that will bring
now
us to
she's
Daisy.
my favorite.
all right. I'm going to hold my action for when the ash settles. I would like to stab the cat.
Gotcha.
Obviously, it's still attack range.
Gotcha. And that brings us to the start of round 14, and we are. We started about 20 minutes late, so I'll keep going another 10 minutes. Y'all good with that?
Yeah.
So we'll go for another round.
Okay.
Twilight.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go Marco, and I'm going to go Polo, and I'm going to go Polo, Marco, Polo. I tried to. I tried to touch point. Ow! Did I touch point?
Yeah.
Point? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I touch
You
point.
would need to. Are you just crawling across the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 10 feet of movement.
Yeah. I see point, and I'm
You
like,
don't
okay.
see him, but you feel him. He's really pokey.
I feel him. He's really pokey. Okay.
Oh,
I'm-
who's that?
Your imagination, I say.
I knew it. We didn't have two healers.
Yep.
Yeah, I cast bless on him. No, I can't. I have
You can't see him.
Oh no, I can't.
Yep.
Well,
This is correct.
wait.
And you have no spells anyway, so.
Oh, great.
Experiment is a pain in the ass.
Oh, great. I look at Point and I'm like, Point, it's
Still
your
can't see him.
imaginary friend. You should forgive Twilight. And then I get out of the fog. Crawl out of the fog.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
Anything else?
my turn. No, that's
Alrighty.
my turn.
That brings us to the end. And they're going to attempt to murder Luma.
No, Luba.
They are going to crit Luma.
Holy shit. No.
Oof. That's not good for us.
Luma is going to take 8, 12, 13 damage. As Luma is rather seriously wounded as it tears through her tunic and just rips open her chest. It's not a good look. Ends their turn, ends that, triggers Daisy.
Cool, which means I believe I still have a +2 with Luma then.
Yep. For as long as she's alive.
God
11
damn
does
it.
not help you.
Nope, no it does not.
Who has MVP, by the way? Wasn't it Point?
Yes.
So point at any
Please.
point. Remember, you can use that to re-roll something with advantage.
Oh, I can?
Yes, that is what that does. Or you can use a hero
Oh.
point to give yourself advantage.
Can I use it for other people or is it
No,
just
it's
myself?
specifically for you.
Okay, great. I did not know that.
But that's why I was reminding you because I hadn't seen it used. Gonna bring us to Callie. Callie's gonna drop some fire. Not some fire, some force damage. They're gonna hit the cat dead in the face, forcing it to turn back towards them, dishing out 6 damage. Brings us to the scout. Scout's gonna lean around, take a shot. They're gonna miss. Point. That brings us to you.
Okay, I am gonna step here and do what I wanted to do an hour and a half ago. And I'm going to lightning lure
Before
Holland.
you do that,
Wow.
Yes.
remember, commoners have 4 HP.
Yes.
Lightning Lure's damage cannot be non-lethal as it is a magical attack.
Oh. Okay. I did not know that. I thought I would just put it to 1. I mean, knock him
No.
unconscious.
You're effectively hitting him with lightning. There's no non-lethal about that.
Fuck. Alright.
You're also
Then
still prone. If you want
I'm
to stand up.
still gonna do it. I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna attempt
And
to murder the kid?
I'm only gonna drag him 1 square.
You
My
still
man.
do damage, don't you?
No, only if I'm touching him. Read the
Oh.
description, my
And
man.
you haven't rolled it. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
You used a
He
cantrip,
has to
didn't
make
you?
a strength. Oh, okay. I will do the thing.
You create a lash of lightning that strikes at a creature of your choice in 15 feet of you. Must hit or be pulled towards it and then take 1d8 damage. If it
If
ends
it's
within
5,
5 feet. Okay.
so I'm just pulling him 1 out.
Do
I'm
note
just
that's
getting him.
not a you can choose how far that pulls all 15 towards you.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is. That
Or
okay.
all 10. So it'll pull
Oh.
all 10 to you.
Okay,
So
I
it
did
will
not
pull you
realize
within
that.
5.
Well, fuck. That. All right.
He might live. I will
I
also
mean,
point
I
out
have to get an
electricity and
8.
water.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna
I
go
guess
well.
I'll just tool the cat.
Okay.
I did not realize. Okay.
It was a good idea, I'll give you that. If it was a party member, it absolutely would have worked, but commoners don't have HP worth a damn. That's why they're so easy to kill. You're still on. Let's put you to public. Roll your
Okay.
Toll the Dead from in here.
You have to make a
You already have
wisdom
one.
saving.
Or just roll the attack and we'll see how much damage it does. Make the roll.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fail! And it's only 1 damage.
Yep.
That is unfortunate, but 1 damage is 1 damage. Are you staying prone down there or are you standing up?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna uh get up and get to the edge.
You were at the edge.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you go any further, you're in the bowl.
All right. I will not go any further. I will get up and I will go next to Luma.
Fair. Stand with the woman.
I will
6.
stand with the woman.
What would you like to do?
Can move back range and attack little fire kitty.
Get him.
Please hit this
It's gonna
thing.
hit. That one's gonna miss. It's 10 piercing damage down to 5. You are also going to take some fire damage in retaliation. It's going to be 1.
And I'm gonna end there.
That is going to be Hollow Flame. Hollow Flame is going to purge his connection to these two beings, and he is going to use one of his spell slots
Oh,
to resummon a new pair. Is two other crows grow out of the ground. So he can be rolled in. That is it for him. The round counter moved, so we're going to move that back down. Ember, you are stealthy. What is the rabbit going to do? You're still muted.
Is
bud.
there any way to hop in, grab the unconscious Jabine, and hop out?
You would need to dive in, which means another strength save, and you will take more boiling damage. But if you can jump in and get to him, you can then start swimming out. At least based on what you saw Twilight do. But you have to get in. And you have to not die to boiling damage.
Right.
On the bright side, the kid doesn't seem to be boiling.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Otherwise, he'd be dead by now. Well, he's not a kid, but he's more an older teen.
I guess let's rush up to the cat and attack him, I guess.
Do remember, you do not currently have your quarterstaff.
Oh, that's right. Where is it?
Point
Somebody it hit point. Okay.
Yeah, so it's in point square. So if you run over there, you can get it from point.
Okay. Can I do that?
Yes, it will take 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 feet of movement to get close enough to get it from Pit. That will break your stealth, by the way, as you're running out back into the open and it can see you again.
That's fine.
That's 25 feet of movement. You don't have to go into Pip's square. You can just stand next to him. This Pip can just kick it towards you.
All right.
Yep.
Not in your personal bubble.
Yep. So
Personal
you move
bubble.
25 feet. So you have 15 left.
Okay. Can I move into his space, the
That'd be
cat
10,
space?
15. Yep. You can move there. If it gets knocked unconscious, it might fall on you, but you'll be good otherwise.
And then I'd like to quarterstaff attack him.
Gotcha. And then you can bonus action strike him too.
please hit. Please hit. Please hit.
You're gonna knock the. You're just gonna get him in the gonads, just like
Nice.
I see Barry stab.
Ready.
Oh, that's gonna be 9 damage down to 4. You're gonna take 4 damage in retaliation.
That's
Okay.
On the
Sorry,
bright
I'm having a
side,
hard time getting it to
is
show up.
finally bloodied.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah, and unfortunately we don't have our awesome bless ability, so
Oh,
this
now,
is slow.
see, now I can have spell slots.
This is slow.
Okay. And then
Punchy punch. Kick him.
punchy punch, and then I would like to jump away.
Do note if you want to use your. Actually, you can just run it. No, you don't have any movement. So yeah, you would need to use your bonus action to rabbit hop.
Mhm.
I mean, it'll just give you. You'll move 2 squares away, so you won't really. Well, no, you can jump back behind point.
Yep.
But you won't be able to use your unarmed because they're both
Oh.
bonus actions.
Okay. Well, let's just
Do you
let's
remember
just do
you
enough.
take damage whenever you punch him? You have 1
Oh.
HP.
You're right. Okay, let's just jump behind. Let's
So
just jump behind my friend.
rabbit hop back
Yep.
behind him. I think that's your last rabbit hop.
Yep, I will adjust that.
Alrighty. That brings us to Luma. Luma's going to use her healing ward to give herself some HP. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And then she is going to slam back down the Blessing of the Dawn, giving the blessing to Siggs, Ember, and Point.
Interesting.
No, not Point. Daisy. Siggs, Daisy, and Point, because Point doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Because people have this. I do have a hand crossbow that I can whip out. So
Okay, so what that does, Ember, is on your sheet you should see two places where it says bless. One under attack modifier, which is right under your attacks. One under your saves, which is just under your saves on the left.
Mhm.
They both say bless. Hit the check mark next to them, like I just did. So they're turned
Yep.
on. So you don't have to, because I just turned them on. But later we'll need to turn them back off. But now you have bless, which gives you a D4, which it will automatically roll to all of your attacks and saves. And Luma would have healed you if she wasn't about to die. So that's it for Luma. Luma's gonna hope she doesn't get nuked. As one of the skeletal crows are gonna throw down, as they're gonna blast this cat in the ass. As that is gonna be a 14, dishing out 9 necrotic damage. Bringing us to Daisy.
all right, Daisy's going to be that pseudo fox tumble, meaning I'm going to move right there. Do I take an AOL?
Is your tumble move away from attack
It,
opportunity?
no, it's flavor. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Then
just
yes,
moving
it's
right
gonna try to
there.
smack the crap out of you.
Okay.
That's a 13. That misses.
Okay. In the process, basically, Daisy's like just kind of like dropping the rapier, pulling out their hand crossbow, leveling at the cat, and going, "I hope this works."
You can keep your rapier in your hand if you want.
Oh yeah, because it is a hand crossbow. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. That is a 14, which is going to hit, dealing 6 damage.
And it's just like kind of like let's loose the bolt.
As it
It's
catches
not
it
gonna
in
kill
the
it.
eye.
It's not killing it, but I'm not taking damage from stabbing it. So
That will bring us. Anything else from Daisy?
unfortunately, no.
That will bring us to Twilight, who's in the back.
He is muted.
Can you guys hear me
Usually
at
is.
all or no?
You were muted. What you saying?
Okay. Okay, because originally I lost you guys in 2 minutes and I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it sounds like your internet's on the fritz. But it is your
Alright,
turn. What you do?
So I'm going to cast Toll on it.
Gotcha. It's going to go for a wisdom save.
Unless
That is a crit fail. It's going to take damage.
There we-
How many times have we rolled 1 on the...
I bet you
Oh,
don't.
hang on. I see why that's not working. Because that's 1S, not 1D.
I don't know if that
12.
hit or not.
It crit failed. So roll it again. Because it's not actually rolling a dice.
Okay, I'm gonna get out this.
How did that get screwed up?
I must have been typing it fast and hit S instead of D when I made it.
That's fair.
That's fun.
I thought it was weird that he kept getting 1s. It's because it wasn't actually rolling anything. Did we lose them? Yes, no. Twilight? I think they died, so I'm going to reroll their damage. 8 damage. We're gonna move on. Yep, they just fell out of call.
Yep.
I thought that might have been the case. As the skeleton crows are in the background blasting, that's a 7, that's going to be a miss. Ember, this is going to try to crush Luma because they keep getting people up. That is going to be a hit against Luma. Luma is going to take 9 slashing, 5 fire for a total of 14. But she says no, blocking 5 of it, bringing it just down to 9. She is still standing with only hopes and dreams at this point.
I'm still standing.
Which brings us to Callie. Callie is going to continue their bombardment as well, lashing out. They're going to hit him in the back, dealing 13 force damage as the magic bombardment is blasting into them. Point.
Luma, please get the fuck out of here. I don't. And I am
No,
going to
it's
use
gonna
Toll
move
the
there.
Dead.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll it for me while I put this on Luma.
I mean, to see.
Yeah, but roll the attack. I mean, from the core sheet.
Oh.
So it does damage.
Oh. Okay. Like this?
Just like that.
Okay.
That is an 8, so it fails as the ringing of the bells quakes through the obsidian cat. You see cracks start to appear in the head, and it finally collapses. And soon you'll see all of the red light start to disappear,
Oh,
blinking out one by one by one. Then the orb behind you fades, as does the moon, and the young mouse is softly floats to the ground, landing on the ground unharmed. But unfortunately, we are way over, so this is where we're going to have to end it. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Good fight, and welcome to level 2. For everybody else, we'll see you next week.
damn.
Peace.